is rocks for drops. I never took rocks for drops. Guys, yeah, this is rocks for drops. I never took rocks for drops. I never took rocks, guys. This is rocks for drops. I never took rocks for drops. Guys, this is rocks for drops. I never took rocks for drops. I never took rocks for drops.
Wheels spin on the ground. Sky dark rolls a sound. Echo in the heart's core. Ride like never before. Pedals screaming, wind howl. Freedom rushes through the soul. Chase the night, break the dawn. Never stop, keep rolling on.
Yo, dudes. Good morning, everyone. It is 5 to 8 in the morning. Super late start today, but this is normal at Grand Tours. Generally, you're going to find that stage one and the last stage of the race always start late. So that's just how it is. So I kind of knew this was going to happen. It's going to be an absolute, this is going to be beyond banger. You know how we all like the banging and the bang fest? This one is what it's going to be all about today. A lot of controversy, a lot of talk. Been a really cool race. So here's the profile, guys. This stage is only 99 kilometers long, super short. That's going to keep the energy levels, the motivation incredibly high. It's 4 laps of the Col d'Etz. However, the last one is rated as a category 1 because it takes a different route up the climb. So you can see the first 3 climbs, category 2s, 7.7 kilometers at roughly 6%, 5.9% gradient. The final climb, 6 kilometers shorter, therefore steeper. They just go up a slightly different route. Soundtrack for today is Queen's We Are the Champions and Christopher Cross's Yacht Rock, yacht masterpiece. Ride Like the Wind. Let's call it a yacht masterpiece. Dudes, I'm going back in time in my music. I was thinking about Ride Like the Wind yesterday, sailing, yacht rock. I've actually created myself a disco gold playlist on Apple Music. So I got that going on there, guys. Really enjoying that. And I've determined why I am a disco fan. I love funky bass. And that's one thing I can say about disco. Funky bass and the little guitars that go just, you can listen to disco songs and you'll find it all the time. Bay 12 is wide open today, Aaron. Dudes, it's going to be an absolute bang fest. So dudes, this is it. This is the stage today. This is what's going to determine the race. We look at the rankings in the GC. I guess I got to look at stage 8 to the GC ranking. It's Demi. Okay, so that's this will be the stage ranking. So Demi won the stage yesterday, being pursued for those last 5 kilometers by Eliza Longo-Borghino. Kasia Nuudoma just hanging on. Those last 5 kilometers, I think Kasia was just ready to implode. Kim LaCourte there as well, 4th place. Lottie Kopecky in 5th. GC is what we're talking about, though. This is where it's all at today, guys. 8-second gap between Demi Vollering and Kasia Nuudoma. Guys, they're kind of like arch rivals, these two. They really are. They really are. Marlon Royser still sits in 3rd place at 112 back. Eliza Longo-Borghini at 305. Antonia Niedermeyer, that's Kasia's teammate. Probably going to be a very important rider today. She's at 354. Cedrine Green Shoes Kirball, 434 in 6th. Paula Blasi at 505 in 7th place. Dominica could be really important for Eliza Longo-Borghini today, guys. And Paula Blasi. She's at 546. Kim LaCourte at 650. Lone Canadian Isabella Holmgren, Lidl Trek sitting at 754 down. Yeah, dudes. Stuff could happen here. Stuff could happen. If I was UAE, I'd be going all in early and basically, hey everyone, we're all going to destroy ourselves to try to get ELB into third place overall. We saw Marlon struggle yesterday. A lot of controversy out there with the cash. We'll call it the cash corner. Dudes, I'm going to just jump back here. No doubt on the bass from Mac. Dudes, I'm loving the disco music right now. It's so funky. And I'm going, you know what? I love Rush. Okay? I love Rush. Bass masters. The lead singer, obviously, Geddy Lee. The keyboardist. And if you've ever heard a group from, the late 70s, early 80s, and you want to hear a lot of bass, it's probably Rush. So obviously, I love bass. And then just back up 10 years before that, whatever, 70s, and it's all funky bass. It's all funky bass. Another band that does it too, Duran Duran. Guys, John Taylor, Duran Duran, incredible bassist on a group that was not, at the time, recognized as, the most elite musicians out there. But I've seen a lot of shows where they talk about his style of playing and how incredibly hard a lot of the Duran Duran songs were to play, especially the bass. The bass, guys. So here it is. You can take a look. First 3 climbs. We do have a sprint point today, too. It's after the first Col d'Etz climb. The first 3 are identical. It's this last one. You can see it's steeper. Mr. DiBiase. And, dude, you would fit right in there. Mr. Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. You would fit in totally. Ted says, I would give anything to just experience Studio 54 in the disco era. Yeah, dude. Mr. John, Yo Colin, yesterday's stage was more exciting than the Odyssey. Oh, okay. In the last 20K anyways. How was the Odyssey, dude? John Dwyer, I need a quick review because me and Addison, my youngest daughter, we're going to go see a movie on, I think it's Tuesday. Might do a matinee maybe. Or a night, doesn't really matter. But I heard it's a pretty long one. I may have to go catheter bag on the leg. Or just, dude, I'm just going to take a beat on. Just take a beat on. And we'll pull a Camping Arts off. Yeah, that final category climbs was full bank time and Gadoosh since Nervias and Poggy up the mountain in 25. Dude, I remember that climb too. Yeah, dude, the interesting thing about yesterday, dudes, we're a little bit away from starting here. The race here, Aaron, I had him up. This is the only threat, I think, to Stefan Kung right now. Let me just back up here. Is Stefan Kung still in first? He is. So he's in the hot seat at Tour Poland, guys. Very, very close in the GC at this race. The GC guys are not going to win the time trial. It's going to be pure time trials winning this one. But these GC guys are going to have to fight as hard as they can. So right now at this race, Stefan Kung, first at the intermediate checkpoint. There's only one out there. First at the finish line. Sobrero is a time trialist. He is a TT expert. I'll just jump back quickly. I don't want to miss the start of the... Ooh, dudes, we're starting. We're starting, dudes. So I'll probably just flip in and out. Tour de France FEMMES, Avec, Zwift will be starting right away, guys. Oh, it starts in 5 minutes. Okay, so we still got 5 minutes to go here. Didn't want to miss that. Yeah, dudes. It was that last Category 4 climb. We saw the 4 FDJ riders on there putting the hurt on the entire peloton. I know I talked about who they were at the time, but I can't remember now. After we got across the top of the Category 4, that's where Demi went. So that climb kept going. It was like, here's the categorized part. It must have just taken a side road. Demi attacked after Celia put in a massive pull on that 11% section. Now, the big controversy there is that going into that left-hander, it was Demi, Celia, Kasia. Basically, Celia just pulled over. Kasia tried going around the outside. And it's been this big controversy that I can't believe how they ride, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. I'm like, where do you want her to go? And I would just say maybe you shouldn't try to go around the outside. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't go around the outside. So I was kind of disappointed in that part, seeing that all afterwards, but that's okay. ELB with the best form from Aaron, other than Demi God, of course. Panic at the Disco day in the race. Yeah, dudes, that. So on the descent there, when Demi hit the descent, she quickly had 20 seconds and she lost it all. It was down to 5 seconds at one point. And I mentioned it during the video. The camera cut away, and when it came back, she went from 20 seconds to 5. And I'm like, what happened? So I think when the cameras cut away, she probably kind of took one of the corners too hot and slowed her down. I did talk about the speeds on the descending. They were doing 40. She's doing 32 through that technical stuff. On the flats, though, she walked them. Let's just say it that way, guys. She walked them. It was basically a race between Demi and Eliza because Kasia just sat there for 5 kilometers and didn't take one pull. So this stuff, use this. They probably could have worked together and maybe brought her back. All about the base. That's right. I'm sure I spotted Dave Grohl as an extra in the Odyssey. Oh, really? Okay. John, I heard it's just full of celebrities. So, maybe I'll go see it. Yeah, Mr. Ted DiBiase, that's right. Aaron, did Lorena hit you up on socials to complain about Demi pip-pimming stage yesterday? Dude, and Aaron, you made the comment. Dudes, yesterday's stage, I'm like, ooh, this could be a total sleep fest. I thought it might just be, kind of like how the men ride. Let's just all ride together to the finish, and that's it. We'll leave it all for the last day, and this is the kind of riding I want to see. This is it right here. 8:07. I'm just watching the men's race here for right now, Tour of Poland, just to see if Sobrero can do anything. So where is Sobrero right now? He's gone through the checkpoints, and I'm looking for last times coming through. Does he have a chance here? So here you can see the checkpoint at around 6 kilometers. Sobrero's just gone through his last rider to go through there, so I'm waiting for a time check from him. That's what's running on Flow Bikes right now. So dudes, weird day, weird wild stuff over here at Inside Cycling World. Stephen Pope. Can Eva win today? Eva. Music? Which Eva are we talking about? Ooh, Alexander Vlasov here. Okay, he's not going to eclipse Stefan Kuhn. And that's going to be at the finish line. So close, but not that close. Dudes, I woke up, I think, at 2:30 this morning. 2:30. Wide awake. There was a big storm that blew through last night. A huge storm. And so I don't know if I heard that, and it just kind of woke me up. Gonna keep rolling on, guys. Yeah, Romeo could be good too. Romeo right here. Ivan Romeo, Movistar rider. Here he is a time trial specialist. Won the under 23 individual time trial in World Championships in 2024. So he's a fast dude. So yeah, he could definitely do it. And some of these results you're seeing at the end here. Okay, Sobrero down. He's 11 seconds down at the intermediate. So maybe he's on fire. Ooh, but look at Romeo. Romeo goes through 2.5 seconds faster than Kuhn. So Kuhn's going to have to hang on. Guys, leaving now is the GC guys. None of these GC dudes are that fast, TT-wise. So it's going to be like a Kuhn, Romeo battle. The fastest other dude out right now, I think, is Sobrero. So, okay, there's Romeo ahead of Sobrero. Okay, let me just have a look at this. Okay. He's got the time. Sobrero's going to have to react to that. Dudes, here we go. It's going to be on today, guys. There's the stage profile. Yeah, just a lot of talk, like all over Facebook right now. It's people who are obviously, dudes, I think that corner where Kasia is saying how she tried to run her into the boards, if you want to call it that, non-event. It's a non-event to me. You don't have the lead wheel. You're not in front. Celia Gary is ahead of you. She's riding her line. She doesn't know where you are behind her. It was a 90-degree corner, so they're going to drift to the outside. But I guess what Cash is saying, and all respect to Kasha, is just, oh, she was trying to run me off the road. I don't think so. I don't think so. Morning for Stephen Smalling. Just in case here, it was dirty, maybe not illegal. Yeah, definitely not illegal. Without seeing the footage, yeah, dude, it's all over Facebook. It's all over. People doing all sorts of analysis on it. Of course, Kasha fans are saying it was the dirtiest move they've ever seen in the sport of cycling, and how dare they do that to the yellow jersey? And I'm like, come on. It's not that big. It's not that huge deal. Odyssey, great acting and very exciting, but poor in terms of telling the story. Hard to tell what was going on, and Odysseus somehow becomes a ninja superhero in the final fight scene. Dudes, I barely remember the story. I had to read that in classical studies probably in 1994. But yeah, it's all about Odysseus after the Trojan War. So we'll probably learn about the Trojan horses. Because Addison asked me, she goes, what's it about? I go, it's a poem. It's a story about a guy. That's it. Yeah, Kasha scolding the other riders. Yeah, she went over and confronted Celia about it. And Debbie was like, I wasn't even involved in it. Dudes, we're going to be on. So what I'm going to do here is, yeah, we're going to have to go to the women's race right now. Let's get in there. And neutral. I think neutral might have just went off. And the race is on, guys. Let's go to 3D here. Yeah, we're underway. The race just kicked off, guys. Yeah, hang on 1 second. Okay. I don't have my video yet. It's just waiting to load up. Demi's going to lock in and take this one today. Then she goes home to work at her parents' flower shop for a few weeks. Dawn's got the inside scoop here. Yeah, dudes, on now. We're 1 kilometer into the race. Already riders going off the front. 2 riders off the front already. So why don't we come to PCS? I'll get the men's. Just want to look at that quickly, though. I guess I can bounce back. Finn Fisher Black. I was going to say, with these shorter time trials, too, sometimes you can see sprinter types able to hold huge power. Dude, love seeing this. Lorena Vibas in the break today. 4 riders up front. And Paula Blassi's going too, guys. Paula Blassi's setting up here. Dudes, learned something yesterday too. Paula Blassi is a very, very good piano player. So it showed her playing piano at the team hotel. This one here is saying it's Mavi Garcia, I think. I think it's Mavi Garcia on the front right now. She's up the road. Lorena's trying to go to. Lots of action here, guys. We're already climbing. So basically, the race starts, we're climbing. Call it hits. So when do you do the damage? Funny here. Is this Mavi Garcia? Yeah, it is. It's got to be Mavi Garcia. Yeah, former champion. Yeah, she's got her former champion's sleeves on right now. And big attack coming now. Let me get some eyeballs on this. Once I figure out this course here. Dudes, let's get settled in. It's on. Okay, what I'll do, dudes, is why don't we take a look at the 3D? What I'll do is I'm going to give you guys a little speed up of it. We're going to watch it. Just do this. This will take like about 1 kilometer of racing to make this happen. Dominica. Yeah, this is Dominica on the front. Dominica ripping it on the front here right now. FDJ's countering her. So you're going to see the same thing 3 times, guys. And watch on the 4th time around. It's different. It was moves like that were the root of leaving Demi on the sides of the roads 2 years ago, dude. 2024, when she was the garbage bag on the side of the road. No flowers from Kasha today to Demi. Yeah, dude. I love it. Yeah, dude. So I was up at 2:30. I just sat here. Pondering life and my existence. Yeah, and seriously, I was doing that. And then at 6 o'clock, jumped on the bike. So, dawn o'clock bike ride for Colin. Where'd I ride? Whitefish, Montana. So, Ruby virtual riding. Pretty easy one. I did have 2 dudes chasing me, and Not today, dudes. Not today. I was on my TT bike, so they were kind of pulling me back on the climbs. There's just a few little, 6-7%ers in there, but on the flats and the downhills, I was gone. So one guy, I think he came within 300 meters of me, and they were definitely taking turns chasing me. Yeah, screw you guys. Yeah, Mr. DiBiase says she was the victim of bad timing and positioning. Yeah, so that's kind of on her. I think Celia just drifted out wide. Depending on this, it just depends how you go into that corner. And then there's the change at the end there, guys. They take a different route up. They kind of go more up the side of it, steepens it up. So what we'll do, there's the top of the climb, and then it's a quick descent to the finish. Alma, they should different pictures this morning. Okay, I'll figure what you're saying there. Yeah, Don's saying I understand Kasha. I was riding go-karts last week and the dude in front of me would not. Here, I'm gonna go live here, guys, and we'll get into the 3D mode. So there's our positioning right now. 5.8 kilometers to go to the top of the first climb. We'll get to do this 4 times and we'll take it a different way on the last time. Actually, you can see it right here, guys. Sprint point comes today after the first climb. We'll loop it 2 more times, and then on the 4th time around, we're going to turn after the sprint point, and you can see it right here. Take this little turn off right up the side of it. So this is going to be insane. This is what it's all about here. Action's on. Let's get the screen blown up a little bit. Yeah, guys, so I did an early morning ride, 6 a.m. Wasn't very far, but I had a good workout. Pushing the heart good, dialing it back. Yeah, Dominica riding the front right now. If I was UAE, I would put it all on the line today. Cash is right there as well. She's going to have to be super alert. She's going to have to go on the attack. Demi can just counter everything that Kasha does. Dudes, this is going to be interesting. Marlon has to be on her game too. I think that ELB has a chance of getting 3rd place. EF comes up on the side of the road here. This will be Green Shoes, Cedrine Carball. Celia Geary on the front. So she's the one that Kasha does not like right now when they're riding side by side. I love it. Absolutely love it. Girl fights. Girl fights, guys. Oh. Yeah, Lorena was out there for a little bit. Yeah, dudes, I don't know if Lorena will survive 1 pass for this. I don't know where she's now. She's gone from the front right now. It is a tough little climb, and it's right at the very beginning. Lorena's good at the category 3s and 4s. She can easily handle those. This is a category 2. It's a tough one. I have done this climb on Ruby, by the way. Imagine how nervous the day will be with only 8 seconds to the yellow jersey. Exactly. And at this point, guys, okay, stage 21 was good. I wasn't around for it, but yeah. We all knew who won that day. Here's Demi, all decked out in yellow today, guys. Full yellow. Yellow. Where's the yellow shoes? Maybe they don't make yellow shoes. I would have had them hand painted overnight. UAE should go ham and attack. Dude, that's what I'm thinking. I think, I don't know where Marlon finished yesterday, but she was quite a ways back from the leaders. And this is the kind of day I don't think she'll do well on. So, it's falling apart. Morning all from Jay. Dawn saying Sunday isn't garbage day. Yeah, we don't want to see any garbage bags on the side of the road today. Riders dropping already. Crazy, be better. Get on the rollers. Justin saying in cyclocross they block the road very purposefully. Gary used to be to race cyclocross, although that isn't conclusive. Yeah, so basically, guys, if you didn't see it, they were all swerving around to the left, and Kasha tried to scoot around Gary outside of the corner. She should have went on the inside. And when Gary went wide, it did kind of slow Kasha down. But it was like, honestly, she got delayed by 1 second, maybe 2 seconds. And I think I did saw a quick video as I was falling asleep last night. I think it was Tom Danielson, ex-pro, talking about it, that he said he thinks Kasha got mad and anxious and just kind of blew up her race. She couldn't get it out of her brain what was going on. Aaron says, Colin, did you know that the last time the Worlds was in North America, it was in Richmond, Virginia in 2015? Sagan and Chloe? No. Diane? Get her name. What's your first name? Dude, actually, I do know that. You know why? Because Swift has a world called Richmond, and it's the entire route from the 2015 World Championships that were in Richmond. So I've ridden on it quite a few times. So guys, Inside Cycling. Let's get it, dudes. Yeah, Gary will be getting the Medusa looks all day. Little through. So is Medusa in the Odyssey, John Dwyer? Was that part of the Odyssey? Dudes, I can't remember. I had to read big portions of the Odyssey and the Iliad in that class. It's the only two stories we studied, really. Yeah, rollers for me, not a thing. Lizzie Dinan. Lizzie. Do you remember that now? Okay, dudes, 96 kilometers to go. Peloton imploding already. Peloton is imploding. I want to see where Marlon Reuser is here. Okay, not her. One of her teammates. Let's see. I haven't seen any Movistar riders at the front yet, so I think they're nursing her. Urska Zigart, nowhere near the front either. Poggy will be out here somewhere. I'll be looking out for Poggy too. Apparently Poggy is in the vicinity. Justin, she had to sprint back to Demi's wheel. That was one less bullet she had. Yeah, so she would have had to put in a little bit of effort to try to get back on. Eliza did so much work at the finish. Actually, people were commenting on Facebook. They were saying Kasia should thank Eliza for hauling her. That, dude, 5 kilometers. Okay, you are Victoria. Brand new person here. Lurkers come out in force. If Celia had dropped straight back or drifted back to the left after Demi just passed her on the left, then there would be yeah, that's right. There would be about 20 riders coming out. Because, guys, it's a left-hand turn. So, yeah, if Celia would have went to the left, everyone there would have said, oh, you're blocking us. She did go to the right side if you were blowing up. Right? Just get over to the side. Get over to the side. You need to get out of the way. Everyone's swooping around to the left. Where their lines take them on that left-hand corner, that's kind of up to that rider. And they all take different lines. Lorena just hanging on. Actually, you know what, guys? Lorena's right here. Lorena, the greatest sprint cyclist in the world, is still here. She's about 3-4 wheels back from Demi right now. We do have a small bunch going up the road, though. One Movistar rider's in this group. Tons of teams represented here. Let's have a look at this, guys. Tour de France. And we'll give it a quick refresh. Let's just get it. And they're not showing anyone who's up front yet because they're just off the front. Yeah, there's maybe 10 meters. So they're not going to show us anything there that there's a gap. Dudes, right here you can see where the 3 climbs meet up with the 4th climb of the day. That 4th climb of the day will be coming in from the left-hand side here. We're not at the top yet. So this first part's going to be really steep on the last time we go up it. Get that going. Yeah, so you are Victoria. Good comment. I think this happened with Pidcock. Didn't this happen with Pidcock a few years ago? He went swooping around on the right. I just saw the video a while ago. And I think Pidcock almost crashed, doing the exact same thing, a left-hander, trying to go around the outside, carrying too much speed. There was a rider there that was slowing down, and Pidcock had to react to it. Yep, hold up. It's kind of like Le Mans and Fignon in 89. Yep. Well, they had an 8-second finish between them. I think when that day started, I think Fignon had a 52-second lead. I think that's what it was. Dawn says, I watched Kasia's cafe ride with Matt Stevens yesterday. She's a cool lady. The last cafe I saw was Mats Pedersen, and we know how that turned out. Yeah, I think they're all really cool. Okay. Sticks and Stones just tuned in. How deep in the stage are we? Sticks and Stones, we're just started. It's a 99-kilometer stage today. We got 4 climbs. Col de Etz. 2 variants of it. 3 times it's the same climb. The 4th climb, they go up a slightly steeper route up it. We're only 5 kilometers in, dude, so you're just jumping in at the perfect time here. You can see the location of the riders on the screen here. Looks like Demi's having a chat with one of the Canyon riders. Well, yeah, that's Kasha right there. Demi and Kasha, I don't know if they're having a chat. They might be having a chat. Can you imagine? Yeah, I just saw the number. It's 21. It is Kasha. You could see Kasha had her head turned over towards her. Oh, yeah. Now Demi's got her head talking to her. Yeah, they are talking. Oh, Demi just gave her one of these. Debbie lifted her head up and went like this to her. Oh, it's on. It is on. Okay, man. We're not watching men's racing anymore. It's all ladies racing now. Dude, this is fantastic. Oh, okay. So John's saying, I think, Medusa is Ulysses, the Roman version, not the other. Okay. Well, that's too bad. Aaron's saying this course feels made for green shoes on her day. Dudes, I'm loving the fact that they're lipping each other off in the peloton here at the front. Yeah, pass on the outside sounds like the Days of Thunder with Cole Trickle. How about the dude that did the pass around the outside in NASCAR just put his foot to the floor? It reminds me of Instagram. There's always this thing on Instagram, guys. The kind of an Instagram junkie now. Very motivational for me. The dude that was behind in the race, he rode the concrete wall all the way around. Just put his foot down. It's kind of like either I win or I see Jesus. It's one of those. It's like some stupid saying like that. Anyone. Yeah, anything negative you feel is amplified when you're tired of the truth. And I think that's what Tom Danielson was saying. She really let it get to her. And she kind of like, maybe she did have the legs. She just kind of blew up. It's kind of like she almost gave up. Dudes, you saw it. She didn't take one turn for 5 kilometers. I think her brain was out of it. Demi's sitting on the front right now. We're going to be going 1.8 kilometers to the top of the first climb. Eliza Longoborghini present. There's Marlon. Marlon's sitting a couple wheels back from ELB. She's 51 from Movistar. She's got 2 teammates with her right now. World champion Magdalene Valeries is here right behind Demi. Looking good. Everything's back together here. There was that break trying to go, but they didn't let it go out. Where's the ultimate cyclist, Lorena? Did hear Mavis Squeeban didn't fracture anything yesterday, so she must have just been in pain from the crash, I guess the adrenaline of it. Okay, Medusa part of Greek myth, but not in the Odyssey. Oh, the sirens. Dude, I remember the sirens. My first dog, what's the name? Circe? CRCE? I named my first dog that I had when I moved out after one of the sirens. I don't know why. You know what? I was probably in my classical studies course. It was during university. Yeah, Pitters loves to complain. Yeah. Remco, I guess Kasha does too. Flocky, great to not have the winner sipping champagne before the finale. Yeah, dude, I agree. They really should change up just the etiquette, the tradition of stage 20. Make it a real race. Worker Lurker Kasha's Revenge Day. Dude, it's possible. The thing they're going to have to figure out is how soon can they go? How soon? If I was UAE, I would be full gas. Full gas. Lorena's still here, guys. There is an attack up the far right-hand side of the road. UAE rider. It's Dominica again. Dominica. So UAE, are they? It is Dominica. UAE's wearing the yellow helmets. Demi's wearing a yellow helmet. So Dominica's gone. Looks like Magdalene Valerius is reacting here. She is. I can see her from a distance here. Can really tell her riding style too. Maybe it's the, how she looks on the bike. So they're going to try to counterattack here. Yeah, UAE needs to be on it today. Do you want 4th, Eliza, or do you want to get on the podium? I would just go all in. Just go all in. If you go for it and you end up finishing 8th overall, who cares? Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah, Kasha's Revenge. So we got Kasha corner. So Magdalene has came back up to Dominica, FDJ rider. Small gaps opening right now. Demi sitting about 10th, 12th wheel here. They probably will bring this all back. It's really stretched the peloton out. Eliza Balsamo slipping out the back here. Sprinter for Lidl Trek. And we keep moving on. Aaron saying, hope this chat is about Cash saying, I'm going to smoke you. Oh, yeah. The finger wag. Dude, Stefan here. Dude, Stefan, where are you from, dude? Where are you from? Did you see it, man? It was so good. I saw, well, you heard me say it first. There's a Canyon rider talking to Demi. I'm like, oh, that's Kasha. Kasha had her head turned. Demi turned her head and started, you could see she was talking. She raised her hand up. And then she gave her the, kind of like the basketball girl. Cunningham. What's her name? Is that her name? Not Richie Cunningham. The blonde girl with the points. It's one of those. It's all like Donkey Kong for sure. Yeah, Demi is like, you mess with the bull and you get the horns. Yeah. No. Yeah, it was one of those. I can see it now. Yeah, Fab Cycling. He used a trick from the NASCAR race game when he rode the wall to win. Yep. I'm not lifting until either I see the finish line or Jesus. Yes, dudes. I love it. Demi had a combo with her and then went straight to the front. Demi shouldn't be surprised from Jason when she gets blocked. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Watch this today. Revenge is best served cold. Yeah, it is, guys. I've determined that in my life right now as well. Just go quiet. Just go dark. Just go quiet and dark. There's a lot of things I could try to get revenge for right now. Mavis Squeeban, she's in action again for UAE. Dudes, come on, UAE, let's rock it. For me, UAE, strongest team. Take a look at them. Mava, Clymer, Eliza Longobarghini in 4th place. They got Mavi Garcia, Paula Blasi, Dominica. It's a very, very strong team. They need to try to destroy the peloton. Make it hard. Make them suffer. And maybe Marlon cracks. Get Eliza onto the podium. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, revenge is best served cold. It is. It really is, guys. So it's kind of my world right now. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to post anything about that. I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Just, I'm quiet now. Kasia says today will be full gas. That's what she's telling Demi. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, please no mechanicals, no crashes either. Yeah, Dominica on the move. Dominica was trying. Maeve is trying. They should just send those guys up there. The head finger wag, totally. Oh, Stefan Kung actually wins Tour of Poland. Okay, cool. Revenge will have to be hot today because it's like 32 degrees Celsius out there. And we got another attack going off the front here. Phoenix rider going up the road right now, guys. Going after Mavis Squeeban. Working hard here. Yeah, I would send all the UAE riders up the road for a chance to win the stage and to act as satellites for Eliza to punish Marlon. They're one spot out from 3rd place. John saying the finger wag is Demi telling Kasia not to try anything before the final climb or she won't even be 2nd overall. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Mr. DiBiase, I wonder how many riders are going to use their spat to cause more chaos. This can possibly be complete anarchy. Dude, I know. Yeah, how many of these riders are going to try to block Demi at some point now? So, and I'm sure Demi's team FDJ has talked about that. Like, be careful, girls. Like, you know they're going to try something. Check out this place on the top of this corner. Like, who lives up there? Pimp Daddy right there. Maeve is still out front. Looks like there's a St. Michel Auburn 93 rider trying to come across right now. Still 90 kilometers to go here. So we're over the top of the first climb of the day. We're on the descent now. Lorena's going to be firing. Win the intermediate sprint. Aaron saying Kung won the TT. Oh, Marco Brenner got it. Great result. Dude, he was pretty far down. I think I looked this morning. I thought it said Marco Brenner was close to 30 seconds down. So he must have had a good TT. Yeah, it was so close in that race, and I like having TT as a finish. Or 4 climbs at the call to Eds. That's even better. Eddie makes it in. Eddie, good to see you. Demi is nice until it's time not to be nice. Roadhouse. Trick Swayze, guys. Trick Swayze. That's me too. I'm quiet. Don't make Colin mad though. Don't make me mad. You don't want to see Colin mad. You don't want to see it, guys. Doesn't happen very often. Doesn't happen very often. I'm usually pretty chill. Okay, here we go. I think Mava is just around the corner. St. Michel rider. A third rider's going. Peloton really strung out here. Okay, that's Mava there. Yeah, Mava's going to be caught here by the St. Michel Auburn 93 rider. Justin saying, thank goodness Mava's okay. It looked like she broke. Yeah, dude, I thought she broke something too. She was yelling and screaming. Yeah, rest in peace, Trick Swayze. Jean-Philippe Moron. Sophie Cunningham. Oh, incident here for... Is that Dominica? No, it's not. It's Celia Gary. Celia Gary, off the road, guys. Did she get ran into that corner? We got a replay here. It is on a corner. I think she just slipped her wheel out. Oh, incident with Lorena. Incident with Lorena, and she bumps into the German rider. Oh, she bumps into is that Antonio? Antonia? Wow. Okay, dudes, I got to figure out who all that happened there. Yeah, she just basically clipped wheels with Lorena on the court. Zoe Backstead. Okay, Zoe Backstead's the rider that went down. And I'm surprised her bib shorts aren't completely shredded. The way she went sliding down the road. But yeah, she bumped into Lorena there. Zoe, leave Lorena alone. She's bigger than you. Yeah, Sophie Cunningham. That's the one. Keep reading here. Cold Fig. Cold. Anyone but Demi. Terrible loser. Even worse winner from Cold Fig out in Montreal. Not Montreal. Ottawa, Gatineau. Gatineau, I think. Maybe you are Montreal. Yeah, Viva's. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. I don't know if Viva's touched her first or it was the other way around, but yeah, that was kind of a weird incident there. I thought it was an FDJ rider, but we're okay. Lorena stayed up with her incredible handling skills. Michael Sagerman's here. Hey, Michael. This is going to be a wild stage. Stefan says it too. It's going to be crazy. Got a group of maybe 10, 12 riders. They're completely strung out. This is full gas racing right here, guys. Full gas on this descent here. What a beautiful landscape. How the hell do you guys get to live here and I have to live in the prairies? Like, how is this even fair? How is this even fair? Wow. Dudes, the French Riviera, right? Come on. So just trying to see if, yeah, this is our front group. Lorena's there. Demi's there. The St. Michel riders, there's about 10, 12 riders in this group. They're all going to start peeling back on. And here comes the Movistar rider. I think that's Marlon right there. Trying to see where Kasha is right now. I need a bigger screen. I'm actually thinking about putting a bigger screen here, dudes. I think the backup TV. I think I'm a true believer now. No TV in the bedroom. No TV in the bedroom. So I put my smaller TV, the 58, turned it on last night, saw it for about 4 seconds, splat. Lorena, showing them how it's done on the descent here. Ladies, just back up a little bit, okay? Let her show you how it's done. All coming back together, 20, 30 riders in this front group now. Yeah, I might put it in here so I can have a huge, like 58-inch display of the racing going on in here. I'll have to do an HDMI cable from this one to there, but I might do that. Maybe it'll be right back here. Now that would be good. That might make me look at the camera more. I know I don't look at the camera very much, but it's okay. Walk it off, bro. Okay. Mr. DiBiase, they need to take them to a karting lesson after the season. I'm noticing a lot of them taking bad angles into the apexes. Michael here. Michael Sagerman. Dude, I like the comment. The only controversy yesterday was in the head of the third place finisher. Yeah, dude, I think so too. Like, she got delayed. Yeah, she had to accelerate one more time, but she had nothing left at the end. And from what I saw of Kasha the day before, I was like full Kasha fanboying. I was. And after I saw the comments at the finish, I'm like, okay, I'm out. I'm out now. It just took that little bit for me to kind of turn against her, I guess. Yeah, it's just racing. It's racing. It's not like she put her elbows out and, got beside her and just drove her into the side. It's just, I think she took a wider line at a slightly lower speed, and Kasha had more speed trying to come around the outside. Well, then the curb is right there. Like, what do you do? And from what people are saying, or Celia Gary, they were talking about her, they're like, there's no way she would ever do something like that. She's not that kind of rider. So, first of many crashes to come, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. Less wars near the prairies. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the boring prairies. Lorena becoming the Van Poppel of Femmes Peloton, and Dawn loves Danny Van Poppel. Wow. Eddie's saying 400 UCI points for Marco Brenner for the tour, winning the Tour of Poland here, and they're for Tudor. Aaron St. Colin, remember Ricoletti? Dude, offhand, I'm not really sure what you're talking about. I don't remember. My brain's kind of fried. Guys, I've been up too long. I've already been up 6 hours. Dude, why did I get up at 2:30? I don't know. I'm on my fourth coffee. And you guys, you can see my coffee mug too. It's gigantic. It's gigantic. So I'm on my fourth big coffee. I'm probably going to kill myself today with caffeine overload. Yep, Lorena leading the group down. 8.3 kilometers to go to the sprint, and then we'll see Lorena disappear for the day. She could just do a victory lap around Nice. Kim LaCourte here on screen now, number 71 for AG Insurance Sudal. Curvy swervy riding. Dawn loves the curvy swervy riding. Little replay here from earlier, and just showing the start. Yeah, it does. It looks sweltering here, guys. The ladies got their fans out. Multiple ladies with the fans. I want one of those. Yeah, dudes, I want to talk about this here too. I just saw my friend message me. There's another big fire outbreak in that same part of the world. Check this out. I'm going to pull up the NASA. This is how you can check the fires. So my friend who got blocked in, you remember she's around here somewhere? The fire to the north is now being contained. But this is where, like, last time I looked, 230 homes have been burnt to the ground. So just think about that. 230 families, grandmas, grandpas, uncles, mums, dads, sons, daughter, all kind of related to those people are affected by it. The fire to the south has grown a bit, but it's growing in the right direction. Okay? So this is where NASA's seeing fire. This is the Summerlin fire. Like, gadoosh. It's a big fire. And I found it right here. Check this out. That fire only kicked off a couple days ago. It's almost 25,000 acres in size. It's a big one. And she just messaged me and she goes, yeah, it's scary big. So everyone's evacuating out of there now. Insane. And so, that fire there that's just kicked off, it's not that much smaller than some of the big fires in Washington right now that are doing all the damage in Spokane and that. And this one's just kicked off. So I don't know what the weather's like. If there's any wind, it's out of control. Penticton is still kind of far away. Problem is, all along here, it's all built up. It's all built up along here. Vineyards everywhere. It's all built up. And here's the fire. Yikes. Is it really that close? That's freaky. So I don't actually know what NASA picks up. Is it the embers flying through the air, triggering? Because here, they've got fire in the water, right? Hot spots, I guess. Insane. Dudes, back to the race. 83 to go. Okay, this is going to tweak a bit. 81 to go. One rider going off the front. It's Kofidis' rider. Why is the Kofidis' rider going off the front? Lorena's just going to destroy you in a few minutes. Okay. Rigoletto Il Mobile is a solo, meaning the woman is fickle. So give Cash a break from an interview. Yeah, dude. I agree. Yeah, like someone said earlier, I think it was Mr. DiBiase said it, like heat of the moment, people are going to say things, you know, get a camera stuffed in your face right after the race. Colt saying Cash is an experienced rider. She's familiar with racing. Why would she just say something happened if it didn't? Does she have a history of losing badly and talking smack? I guess, guys, all I can say is look at the video footage and see if you thought it was done deliberately. I think it was just a coinky dink. Just a coinky dink. Don saying great conditions for optimal racing. 35 degrees Celsius, slightly warm, and a fresh 40. Yeah, dude, no, it's not that strong, the winds here. I think the winds were around 11, 12 kilometers here. We'll take a look at the race itself. Yeah, take a look at that climb at the Portugal race. It's 21 and a half kilometer climb at the end, the Portugal race. Mostly Conti teams there. Weather during the race, it's 32 degrees Celsius. Winds are 6 to 10 kilometers an hour. We'll hang here. 3.8 to go. Yep, this looks good. Yeah, Okanagan is a big grape growing region. Smoke is bad for vines and grapes. Yeah, there was a dude this morning when I was up for 4.5 hours or whatever it was, sitting around. Dude, just a guy making a post. Saying, yeah, the writing's on the wall. Like, tried to get a grape vineyard going and had bad years. Had a frost one year, which killed, like a really bad frost, which I think damaged his grapevines or something. And the smoke and the ash is horrible for the grapes. And he goes, yeah, the writing's on the wall. It's over. You could tell he was kind of writing, like saying a goodbye message, like my vineyard's done. I don't even know where it was. Yeah, s'mores. We could have some s'mores today. Dudes, I'm on the limited calorie in today. Calories in, calories out. Kind of on a mission now. Started it yesterday. Got my Fitness Pal racked up. It's a little bit different from what I used in the past, so I'm figuring that out. All I've consumed today is one banana. One banana, and my ride wasn't that hard. I think I burned 370 calories. So I'll have to go for a walk later, burn some more calories. Oh, Jason, I think it's called smoke taint, so that the grapes get tainted by the smoke. Not good for that region. Again, yeah. Dude, so many lives are going to be impacted. Like, my friend is still sitting at a resort. And told, like, 2 months till you can go back to your house. I guess they'll let them go sooner, but there won't be any power. So she's going to have to go out and invest in a generator. With all these houses getting burnt down and stuff, and all the power being on here, do you think there's any generators left in that area? Like, you're going to have to go on Amazon. And she needs a big generator, like, 6-8 kilowatts or something. Smoky wine equals not good wine. Yeah, yeah. The Portugal climb makes Vaughan 2 look inviting. Totally. Got a Movistar rider at the front with that same Cofidis rider here. There is 2 riders in the break. There they are. It's Paula Ostiz for Movistar and Malvina Mul for the Cofidis team. So Polish and Spanish rider in the front. 1.5 Ks to go. I guess even Lorraine could just say, I'll just pick up 3rd place. I can't see where she is right now. What a great crit route to be on the race today. Mr. Ted DiBiase, caloric deficiency, let's go. Stay hydrated and get after, sir. Yeah, totally, dude. So I'm on coffee, black coffee. I did use some sweetener, 0-calorie sweetener, so I'm doing that too, dude. And I saw someone post about it. Some random lady I follow on Florida. I like her story on Florida, on Instagram. I think she said she moved by herself, like she did her full life restart, moved to Florida at by herself at 57 and got into the best shape of her life. She posts lots of fun stuff. And she said, hey guys, don't get caught in the trap of, so these 2 riders in front are going to take the sprint point here. Don't get caught in the trap of burning 500 calories off, because that could take you up to an hour, depending on what kind of sport you do. 40 minutes on a bike, maybe, for me. It's better off to ignore that 500 calorie donut than to commit yourself to more punishment going, I need to write another 500 calories off now. So just don't have the donut. Don't have the donut. Don saying, I like riding in the rural areas. Breathing in car exhaust deep into my lungs can't be good for my health. Colin, is Spokane the closest big town in the U.S. from Didsbury? Dude, it might be. That's a good question, Aaron. It probably is. You know, because, you know, if you look at Google Maps here, where I live out here, yeah, Great Falls is not that big of a town. So it's probably Spokane. It's probably the biggest town. That's the closest in. I mean, I think, well, yeah, Sandpoint's actually small. Where's Coeur d'Alene? Yeah, I think Great Falls has got very low population, really. Yeah, it's probably the biggest town to where we live. Lorena goes through here. She went through solo, so it looks like the two other riders, yeah, they picked up 25 and 20. Lorena will be getting 17 points through there. Okay, I'm going to back up a bit, guys. Palui, who's been here before, welcome back. If team is protecting Demi today, I hope someone will take them out at once, like a few years ago. It's racing. Palui wants to see some contact sport action here. Lorena's just chilling now, waiting for them to catch up. I can see Eliza Longaborghini coming. Ooh, dudes, Canyon. Canyon on the front here. Kasha riding fourth wheel, it looks like. Dudes, second climb. That's the beauty of this today's stage, guys. The second climb, it's going to be starting right away. What happened here? It looked like the sprint point backed up for some reason. Didn't it? Because the sprint point's up here. Yeah, they're through it. They're definitely through it. Two riders at the front are riding like they're trying to escape with their lives right now. They got a 14-second gap. Yeah, that's very strange today. Why is it doing that? Here, hang on, guys. I need to back this up here. Yeah, we are through the sprint point. There, Malwina Mul got it. Paula Ostiz, Lorena Vivas in third place. We can hang out here for a little bit. We're through it. Just going to let that one catch up by itself in the background there. Smoky wine would pair well with some smoked brisket. I missed the grill dude from a few weeks ago. Who's the grill dude? Oh, the grill dude. Yeah. Dude, that was bro from Texas, wasn't it? We had a guy from Texas who was like the smoke master. Smoke master, where you at, dude? Where you at? So yeah, dude, it feels really nice. So yeah, I called it Dawn O'Clock. You might see the post on Instagram. I don't know. I couldn't see where it went. I think it went up as a story. Stories disappear. Posts don't. I called it Dawn O'Clock riding. Yeah, dude, I've done my ride for the day. It's already done. So, yeah, let's get it. Eddie's asking which rider overachieved and underachieved this season. That would probably be a long conversation, I think. Imagine someone from Canyon today taking out the yellow jersey. Oh, dude. It'd be insanity. Canyon on the front. FTJ rider. Okay, keeps cutting away. Mr. John Dwyer asks, did you ever watch the movie Breaking Away about an American teenage boy and his dream to become a pro cyclist? Yes, dude, I did years ago. And I might have... Dude, I think I watched that a long time ago. Not like in this incarnation of my cycling addiction that I'm having, which has been going on for 9 years now since I got back into road racing. Yeah, Aaron asks, are you talking men, women, or both? Yeah, Dawn, wait, don't have the donuts? That sounds like crazy talk. But dude, it's better. So you could get some creamy, delicious donut, gadoosh kind of donuts. It could be 500 calories. Or you're going to have to work out for 45 minutes to... So there's going to be some suffering involved. You know? Easy to put it on, harder to take it off. But it's just a matter of caloric deficiency. That's all we got to do, bros. I was way under yesterday. Although on my... Does anyone use MyFitnessPal? I wanted to set it as to how many calories I wanted to burn. But I think they took that feature away because when I did it before, they're like, you're you were going to kill yourself eating this few calories. I was on a 1,400 calorie a day diet, and I was working out. So I was just burning a lot of calories. Anyway, yeah, dude, Michael, exactly. Just Google Mac Didsbury. Look, yeah, dude, totally. There's nothing. It's flat. Highway overpasses are the biggest climbs outside of a few little coulees, but they're like 100-meter long climbs, 200 meters long. You drop to the bottom into a little creek and pop up the other side. Two riders up front. They're in sight of the peloton right now, 6 seconds back. Lorraine is falling out the back now. We won't see her till the end of the day. Yeah, Banff is close. Banff is close. Lake Louise is out there. There's tons of climbing out there. Probably be smarter to be a mountain biker, I think. Head to K country, Kananaskis country. It's just climbing extravaganza out there. So, Cold Fig, summer's becoming more and more apocalyptic every year out west. I grew up in BC, now unrecognizable climate and ruined summers. Dude, Cold, were you in Nelson? If you were, there was a couple of you dudes that lived out there. I talked about you guys to my friend, and because she kept saying, like, don't come in the summer because of the fires. Don't come in the summer because of the fires. The day and a half after I leave, she gets evacuated. So I could have been involved in that. Grill dude was from somewhere in Texas. That's right. Okay, gonna keep cruising on here, guys. Oh yeah, when Sagan and Cavendish had that huge crash. So dudes, right now we've got the peloton up front. It's all back together here, it looks like. Lorraine, they're showing on the screen here 33 seconds back to Lorena. Well, what do you expect? She's done her job today. She's won the green jersey. She just needs to have a fun ride now. Work on 10. Maybe take the jersey off. Nah, yeah, can't do that. Might get in trouble. Michael Sigerman saying you're almost neighbors with Alex Steeda. That's right, Alex Steeda, first North American to ever wear the yellow jersey at the Tour de France. He had it for half a day, but he did have it. So there you go. Yeah, Mr. DiBiase saying here, I love Sagan, but I swear I saw an elbow. Dude, I think I did too. When Cavendish was coming up along Sagan there, it's kind of like Sagan got really big all of a sudden. He got really wide. That's what I remember in that crash. Horror crash. Don saying, I've done 2 rides in a day before. 1 in the morning. Then yeah, dude, so it might be multiple rides a day for me. Dudes, I really want to, I'm going to drop 15 pounds right now. Like, immediately. Don't give me 3 months to do it. I need about 3 to 4 weeks, I'm hoping. A little bit of starvation. It's okay. Cole saying, only problem with climbing in Banff is smoke from June to August. Yeah, we're being bombarded by the smoke. You can see there's smoke out there right now today. So Demi's on course here right now. She has Celia directly in front of her. That looks like Juliette Labousse. Berthet directly in front of her. Yep. 2 FDJ riders sitting right in front of Demi here. I think there's a 4th. Got a gaggle of riders here. Let me see where these guys are. Mariam Bunel. Struggling here at the end of the Tour de France. So she's blown out the back, and she is world-class climber. World-class climber, blowing out the back here. With 8 or 9 other riders right now. 46 riders gone. Who's back here? Mavi Garcia's gone, so we won't see her for the rest of the race. Here's a Canyon SRAM rider back here. Balsamo. I'm just looking at riders that would be crucial later on for Kasia, Demi, Marlon, Eliza. Another Canyon rider gone. That's Consoni. I think that's Chiara Consoni. Kasia's got Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer? Yeah, I think she has Niedermeyer. I think it's Niedermeyer's Canyon. On screen right now is Kasia. It's 8% grading here, guys. Moving along at 18 kilometers an hour. We've got 6 kilometers to go on this climb still. Let me take a look here. Yeah, Niedermeyer. Antonia Niedermeyer, best young rider. That's Kasia's main support rider. I don't think she's got any other teammates left. Let's have a quick peek here. Oh, we got closer. This is and Zoe. Oh yeah, Zoe's there still too. Apparently, I don't think she'll be there for the final climb of the day. So she's got. Oh, Soraya Paladin's still there. Apparently, that's good. So she's got teammates for now, but they're all going to get slowly whittled off the back. Lottie Kopecky on screen right now. She's getting distanced. Yeah, I'll have to see how I can watch Breaking Away. Yeah, there are intentional elbows and unintentional. Okay, 500 kilocalories is a good 3-kilometer FTP effort. Eat that donut. Yeah, dude, I know, right? I keep telling people that I know it's like the only reason that I used to, because dudes, I'm going to say used to, because I don't want to say that I ride so much because I don't ride that much. Yeah. Get your life together, Colin. Come on, dude. Ride like you used to. Just ride. Yeah, dudes, half the reason I rode in the past is so I could just be a glutton and eat more food. I want to eat 2/3 of a pizza when I eat it. I don't have 2 pieces. I have like, at least half the pizza and maybe more. Yeah, Stefan here. Vollering buried herself yesterday. Recovery is key. Like, how is Demi feeling today? Like, she TT'd that last 5Ks by herself. Just full gas all the way, pulling all the time back. It is saying, Colin, pick an all-star rider versus Taddy and Jonas in a 300-kilometer mountain climbing race. But Taddy and Jonas get a 5-minute disadvantage. Dude, they could probably get like a 30-minute disadvantage. They pull them back. 300-kilometer mountain race. That's insane. Dudes, that front peloton is pretty small. All those riders I was talking about, they're not there. They're not there. Zoe Backstead on the front right now. That's Zoe on the front right now doing all the work. And Pain Face is on here. I think Zoe's going to last one more ascent at this speed. And then she's gone for the day. Cash is sitting in about 3rd place there. Oh, we got the French. What do they call it over here? It's the acrobatics, Air Force team. I don't know what the French team's called. Oh yeah, they're flying over the start. That's cool. Dawn, I used that app for a while. Set the 1,600 calories per day. Yeah, Dawn, I couldn't figure out how to set it. Nikki's here. Nikki Lynn saying, hi, Colin. Nikki Lynn, how are you? Nikki Lynn, have you been on... I think you have been on the channel before, I think. And are we friends on Instagram? I think we might be friends on Instagram, or maybe it's Facebook, because your name seems really, really familiar to me. Zoe Backstead grinding. Kasha in 3rd place. Demi sitting about 7th wheel. Green Shoes, 8th place. ELB, maybe 10th, 11th back. Marlon, fully isolated, guys. She doesn't have one teammate with her. If I was Eliza Longoborghini, I'm like, okay, girls, let's go. Let's get it now. Now is the time to do the damage. Marlon's going to have to survive by herself here. She doesn't have any teammates. Just having a quick peek to make sure there's not one just sitting up ahead. I'd say this front group now, guys, they're saying it's 17 riders. Vollering, Nuadoma, Reuser, ELB, Niedermeyer, Carabal, Paula Blasi. Didn't know her other name is Carol. That double last name that the Spanish use a lot. Dominica, Isabella, Neve Fisher-Black, Ninke Vinke. This rider I don't know. Buseman for HPH, Human Powered Health. Femke de Vries is here today. Juliette Berthet Labousse, Celia Gary, Magdalene, and Zoe Backstead. 17 riders. That's our race, guys. And I think a few of them are going to blow up right away. Zoe keeping the pace extremely high here. Oh yeah, dude. She's got the Tim Rex face going on here. In fact, right now, I would say she looks just like Tim Rex. Tim Rex face all the way. So again, hi, Nikki. I remember years ago they were fighting with bike pumps in the tunnel to the stadium. What? They were fighting with bike pumps? Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. Fab Cycling, the Peloton is just a suffer noodle. Jay, I use MFP. You can still include activity plus calories daily. Yeah, so I wanted to set it like dudes, this is what I weigh today. This is where I want to go to. And this is what I want my calories, like, that's it. And then modify the calories based on my calorie burn. Like, so if I'm doing 1,600 calories like Don suggested, if I crank out 500 calories of exercise, then it'll boost it to 2,100. I think it still does it, but it has the calorie burn way too high. Sorry, my allowable calories. And I think that's because they didn't want people starving themselves to death on MyFitnessPal. So Jay says you can still do that. You can include activity plus calories daily. Yeah, I'll have to dig in. So I'm only on day 2 of it. Morning call on 15 pounds is very healthy. Demi looks on a zone 2-3 ride right now. Yeah, dude. Zoe looks like she's zone 6-7 here. Mr. DiBiase, do some cardio early and high rep dumbbell work. Dude, I like that too. Ted, you got to figure, dude, you're a former WWF superstar. You know this. Dude, that's the kind of workouts I do. I've never lifted heavy in my life. Because, bro, I don't want to get too big. I don't want to get, so I can't pull a sticker off my back, right? I don't want to get massive, right? Because it's in my genetics. Dude, when I was younger and I started doing it again, I do high rep workouts. Lightweights. Dudes, it's amazing what you can do with an 8 or 10 pound dumbbell. Just do it 50 or 60 times. In fact, I heard that Robert Pattinson, the Twilight guy, he twinkles. I heard he's doing Batman again. Is this true? And he says he's using the same workout as last time. He trained jiu-jitsu, cardio was running, and for weights, he used a 5 pound dumbbell. 5 pounds to get shredded. That's it. Okay, so Ted, I'm taking your advice here. Do some cardio. Done. High rep dumbbell work. We'll do that after this stream. At night, followed by a protein shake. Okay, I got all that stuff here, man. I got it. I snagged some protein powder when I evacuated from the old place. You'll shred in no time. Don't consume. Okay, no food after 6. Okay, got you, dude. I'm locked in. Dude, I'm locked in. Look into my eye. Bay 12, please. Dude, it has to be done. I kind of hate who I am right now. I need, as Theo Vaughn would say, I need a new story. Guys, you ever see Theo Vaughn? I've been listening to that guy. I don't listen to much anymore. But back in my days when I'd listened to Joe Rogan podcast, Theo Vaughn was on before he was anybody. Now Theo Vaughn is massive. And he had like a little, come to whatever meeting with himself. And he had a really good podcast later where he was talking about, I'm like, dude, I feel that, dude. I need a new story. I need a new story in a big way. Aaron. Yeah, dude. So Aaron's got a really good point here. Wonder if way dropped riders, like guys that are like a full lap back, will be a thing as satellites on the circuit. Dude, that used to be something in Zwift. They used to do that. People would get dropped and they'd park their bike on the side of the road and wait for the team to come. Ninke Vinke getting dropped, guys. Team SD Works rider gone. 10% gradient here right now. Dudes, we'll come back here. 67.5. How is our tracker looking right now? Resume tracking. We're spot on. Close enough anyways. They would wait for their team to come around to give them another pull. Well, yeah, they got disqualified for that. And that was on Zwift. Aaron saying it's crazy how many calories you can lose by doing housework. I'm not doing that. I'm just not eating. Which way? Who's this guy? Which way is Zigzag? Dude, where you from? Must be Calgary because he says Krispy Kreme in Calgary now. Love those. Dude, I didn't even know Krispy Kreme was still around. Remember when they came to Calgary? Dude, you're a Calgarian. I'm a Calgarian. When they came to Canada, guys, it was like Krispy Kreme, Krispy Kreme, Krispy Kreme. And then I think they basically shut down all of the outlets. It's just one, maybe two in each big city. So I think there's one left in Calgary that I know of. Dudes, Magdalene blows up. Dudes, it's on. Oh, Marlon. Marlon's blown up. Eliza Longoborghini is going for third place, guys. Marlon has blown up. She's isolated. No teammates. Movistar is not a strong Grand Tour team. Marlon actually, it looked like she shook her head there. The struggle fest is on, dudes. They're not even up the climb for the second time. My prediction, ELB would be on the podium, guys. And I've been kind of thinking that all night. This is exactly what we need to see. Eliza Lamborghini's like, thank you, Zoe. Thank you so much. She's got Paula Blassie with her. Dudes, let's take a look at that lead group. Okay. Where are our UAE riders? We got Dominica there, Paula Blassie, Eliza Longoborghini. 3 top 10 riders. We've got Zoe Backstead pulling like an absolute savage on the front. I wonder if she's still there. Cut back. The cameras are going to be all over poor Marlon right now. I feel bad for her now. She's with the Laboral rider, I believe. I'll tell you who that is right away. It's number 102 on the start list here. Zoe still... Yeah, she looks like a clone of Tin Rex right now. I hate to say that about her because she's a lady, but... this rider here, Nina Buseman, who I don't know very well, Human Powered Health. She's 28 years old from the Netherlands. She's riding with Marlon right now. Oh, Marlon's got some firepower. Magdalene's with her now. So there's going to be little regroupings, which might help Marlon later. So there's 3 riders in total that are in the Marlon group. Maybe I can show you them here. So it's Marlon, Nina Buseman, Celia Gary. So Celia's gone early today, guys. That's kind of shocking to me. And Magdalene Valaire's there. So they're 12 seconds down. Demi's probably like, Celia, can you get back up here, please? I need you up here. So, like, key lieutenant gone way too early. Kasia still has Zoe out front. I'm trying to see if she's got another teammate here. UAE looking very strong in that group at the front. Aaron, I should be biking to Krispy Kreme and back. Yeah, which way is zigzag? Demi will solo today. I don't think Kasia is as close as people think. Kasia won't slip away today, but what a story if she did. Oh, if she got into a little break and took off. Yeah, dudes, how much does Demi have today? Yeah, there is quite the rivalry between them. Yeah, a lot of pain faces here. Kasia looks good. Eliza looks good. Zoe looks like she's ready to have a full cardiac incident here. Like, dude, she's dying. Demi has another teammate up here still that goes on the attack right now. This could be... Oh, no, sorry. Grabs a bottle. She did surge forward, grabs a bottle. I think that's Juliet. Believe so. Demi goes to get a bottle. Eliza gets a bottle. Hang on here, girls. Be careful. I've seen incidents where they're grabbing bottles and they bump into each other. They get in the way of each other. Balls don't get picked up. Yeah, the French version of the Blue Angels. But what are they called? You guys got the Blue Angels. We have the Snowbirds. I heard the Snowbirds are retiring. I think they're in Victoria right now on the leg of the Snowbird retirement tour. Dave brings it up. He goes, anyone see the video of Cash We Block? Dave, I've seen multiple shots of it. Okay. How many teammates does Demi have? I saw one for sure. 1, 2. I think Demi has one teammate. Demi has one teammate. And I'm going to say it's Juliette Labousse birthday. Yep, Juliette Labousse birthday. Remember, she was a Labousse. Now she's a Labousse birthday. Only one teammate. Kasia has 2 teammates. Zoe Backstead, who's going to blow up in the next couple of minutes. There are only 120. Well, Zoe's she's going to make it to the top of the climb. Zoe absolutely burying herself here. She's obliterated the entire peloton. She has Dominica and then Kasia for Canyon. Zoe's on the radio now. I made it. I made it. I made it. What do I do now? Pull over. Blow up. The good thing about this now is she can ride the descent and try to recover. I don't think she'll be leading the 3rd time around, guys. I think she'll be gone quarter way up the 3rd time around. Which way is zigzag? Incident with Kasia is normal racing. When lead out person finishes, they do their best to be a pylon. Yeah, to me, dude, it was totally normal incident. It did affect Kasia. She had to do an extra sprint to get back on. But she went around the outside and she was moving faster than Celia. Celia was just kind of swinging to the right. Kevin. Paula or Antonia, who is more likely to end in a higher position? Dude, I think right now, dude, let me look at this. Actual GC right now. Okay. Yeah. Well, Paula and her teammate Dominika are like 505 and 546 back. Right now, Antonia Niedermeyer is at 354. So she'll still be there for Kasia. Just trying to get a good eyeball on where she is in this peloton right now. Zoe's still doing it. I think that might be Antonia in second place there. Having a hard time seeing her right now. Isabella Holmgren's there. Neve Fisher Black is there. Okay, come back here, dudes. Just chill there for now. Nikki Lynn, Dave is cultivating extra likes for the channel. Colin? Yep. Guys, smash the likes. Smash the likes. Instagram, Facebook. Herb Master. The Herb Master is back. The French Aerobatic Patrol. Herb Master from the UK is back. Stanley Chung here. How is Demi doing? Stanley, welcome aboard first off. Say hi to Inside Cycling World chat community here. We're always here covering all the cycling stuff. Demi's doing fine. What does she have left from yesterday, though? What do you think? Aaron asks, where's Benny? You gotta ask where Benny is every stage. It's the best thing ever. It's the Precision Aerobatics Demonstration Unit of the French Air and Space Force. What? Space Force? How dare you? Do they have a Space Force too? Is it just the US that has a Space Force? Is that right? I've probably started a controversy now. Eddie asks, do you think women need more races in the future? Dudes, I'd love to know like viewership of this race. Obviously, it's not going to have absolute numbers like Tour de France. There's that same house again. That's incredible. It's got a nice big pool up there. But the increase in viewership, how many people are watching this race as compared to past races? And they might say, you know what? Let's add on 2 stages for next year. And no ceremonial stages whatsoever. Zoe's done. Zoe just pulls over. So Zoe is finished there. Demi's sitting around third place. Yeah, just soft pedaling now. Completely exploded. Gadoosh. Zoe Baxted just absolutely smashed herself apart for Kasia. The good thing is she does have a descent now. They're descending down the backside now. We're going to do the exact same climb the 3rd time around and then a slight modification the 4th time. Dude, Drew. Dude, I just talked about that. Drew says, anyone catch the team video posted recently of Paula Blassi playing the piano at breakfast? She's good. Dude, she's really good. She's really good. Yeah, Peloton is getting quite small here, guys. The break right now. Demi, Femke, Juliet, Kasia, Antonia, Dominika, Paula Blassi, Eliza Longoborghini, Ninke Vinke, I think she's gone, unless she just jumped on, Neve Fisher Black, Isabella, and Cedrine Kerbal. So very, very elite group at the front here. Yeah, dude, it was just a little quick thing. And she's playing the piano. It's like, holy crap, she's good at this. Like, how do you get the time to get talented in multiple hobbies? Which way is zigzag? If weight is a concern, get on a semaglutide. Dude, is that one of the injectable freakazoid drugs? Because if so, I can't do it. I know a lot of people that are like on Ozempic. I don't know if that's what it is, dude. Dawn's saying heavy weights, low reps one day, then lighter weights, higher reps the next. I never weight train legs, just cycle them. Dude, if you're a cyclist, you don't need to weight train legs. Well, like at our level, I think. Someone's going to say that's incorrect, but because I know all these pro riders are weight training their legs. Do we think Clement Braz Afonso skips the donuts? He might. Dave's saying, I've not been seriously in the gym since 1989. Asked every day how much I work out. Yeah. Aaron saying Zwift type racing will be waiting today. Yeah, there could be riders just soft pedaling right now out there. Eliza goes to the front, guys. Eliza's on the move here. Eliza goes on the move with Kerbal. They're going. Who's going to react? Is that Kasia trying to react? It's got to be Kasia, their third wheel. Guys, remember, we're on a motorbike flying downhill at 70 to 80k an hour, looking back at them. So it's a little bit hard to tell who's where. 58, that looks pretty correct there. Cedrine takes the lead. ELB, second place. A lot of looking back. They will come back together. Yeah, you're going to have to descend harder than that and no looking back. Don't ever look back. Don't look back. I tell myself that every day. Don't look back. Okay. Yeah, today's the day when you're dropped. You're not dropped. You could help out. It is kind of insane that they could do that. James, Cash is doing fine. It's James Roberts here. Welcome aboard, dude. Cash is in the front group. I think she was the rider actually bringing back Cedrine Carabal and Eliza Longoborghini, as Eliza Longoborghini is making a move. Marlon is long gone now. So how much time can Eliza gain today? Got another attack going here now. Yellow helmets, it's a UAE rider. This looks like Dominica. Dominica, yellow helmet, that's the UAE team. They're the best placed team overall. A little bit of confusion sometimes when I'm looking at it because who else is wearing? Oh, no. Yeah. I think it's Femke de Vries. She wears a yellow helmet as well because she's Team Visma. Lisa Bike back there. Yeah, that was Dominique on the front, all back together. Antonia's riding second. She's done a lot of riding in second place. Juliet still here. Kasha, ELB. Oh, ELB saying something to Kasha right now. They're having a little chat. They're having a little... Dude, I could make some good stories up about them, but I'd probably get kicked off YouTube. Let's go. Yeah, Birthday is the only teammate left for Demi. Kasha has two teammates. Yep, that's right. So Zoe's gone now, though. So right now, Kasha only has Antonia left. I keep confusing Antonia and Dominica. ELB's got the most firepower. She's got two full teammates with her, and they're two top 10 teammates as well. So very strong team here. Yeah. Angry. Okay, here he is. Angry Seal. We got an Angry Seal in the mix, guys. Cash has two. Demi has one. That is correct. Up until maybe a couple minutes ago, because I'm just trying to see who else is here. If we look at the break right now, guys, at this moment now, yeah, Kasha and Antonia. That's all she does. She has one teammate left now. She had Zoe. Zoe's gone. Demi's got one teammate. Eliza's got two teammates. Neve Fisher Black and Isabella are both for Lido Trek. Cedrine Carabal riding solo. She'll work with one of the teams. Oh, we had a crash or something here. Yeah, we had a crash in the corner. It's a Movistar rider. It was a Movistar rider. And there's another one here. This is another Movistar rider, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Don't say this is Marlon. Dudes, I'm going to back this up for a second here. Yep, two Movistar riders down on the corner. Rider checking in with the other one. So Marlon wouldn't be checking in with her. It is Marlon Reuser. They crashed on a corner here. One Movistar rider takes off. Has a last look back like, sorry, boss. Gotta go. So I think it's Marlon here right now. Wow. Brutal. Juliet's on the front here. And then it looks like Dominica takes over. Yeah, Dominica takes over at the front. Yeah, Marlon, she be gone. And dude, she just crashed too. So I don't know how bad it is. UAE could do a team time trial here with 3 riders. Dawn saying Krispy Kreme has a bakery near Battery Park in New York City. They bake at 4 a.m., then load them up onto trucks. Delicious. Dudes, I have to just go starvation mode. I got the low-cal yogurt, dessert flavors. I live on those. I got apples. I got bananas. I'll have 1 meal per day again. Like Mr. DiBiase said, no meals after 6. Okay, dude. I can do it. Okay, dude. Yeah, I got to catch up here. Stefan says, dude, maybe Gary can wait on the climb. Dude, that's what we're talking about. Third lap to block Kasha. No, we can't do that. We can't be blocking. Yeah. Romeo did it. Team time trial did it too. There's not a younger Mr. DiBiase. I think they're switching over to new planes. I think. Michael Sigerman, yeah. Oh, the Tour de France are the French equivalent of the snowbirds. Okay. Yeah, no crashes from Zoe. She pulled off though. Ooh, dudes, look at this. 5 riders from Movistar here, all uniting around Marlon. Dude, I love seeing this. I love this. They've all gone back to help the boss. Dude, they're just kind of doing a, yeah. There's no concerted effort here. They're just all riding together. There's 5 of them here. 5 riders from Novistar just riding together. I'm going to say they're here. Nope, they're not. Are they here? Nope. Further back, I guess. Here, I'll go to PCS for a second, guys, and see if I can figure out where they're at. Dominica at the team car here, grabbing drinks. She's just slipped back. You see Demi directly ahead of her. Yeah, so Marlon is back on the bike. So she does have 4 teammates with her. And you can see here, 4 minutes down for Marlon Reuser. So she just lost 3rd place. Eliza Longoborghini is on the podium right now, guys. She's on the podium right now. Let's look at the virtual GC. Here it is. Everyone's going to move up 1 spot here. Marlon Reuser falls 4 positions at this point. Paula Blast moves up. Carabal moves up. Nita Meyer moves up. ELB gets onto the podium. Unfortunately, Marlon cracked a lot earlier, and then just lack of concentration on the corner, right-hand bend. She had a teammate with her, but she's crashed on the ground. So that's unfortunate for her. We'll hang out here for a little bit. 33 degrees Celsius, guys, light winds, nature break brewing in the background. And I'm going to keep moving on, guys. And dudes, I'm really far behind, I think. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Okay, no meals between 6 p.m. and 8 a.m. 8 a.m.? Oh, Corinne saying, who's, Corinne, I think it's Corinne, interesting spelling, Kiryn. I like that spelling of your name. Do not fast, I repeat, do not fast. Really? Well, dude, I think 6 p.m. at night, I'll say, dudes, I get up early, 4 to 5 o'clock every day. Doesn't matter to me. I have no life whatsoever. So, dude, after 6, yeah, I can go to 4 or 5 in the morning. Just drink some coffee. I could go 12 hours easy. That's not even a consideration. That's not even fasting. That's just normal. Yeah, that's right, Aaron. Now ELB doesn't have to attack. So it might make this part of the race not as exciting as it could have been with the 3 UAE riders going for it. UAE is on the front right now, though. Yeah, Dominique is on the front. Juliet's chasing. Paula Blasi, Demi, Eliza. I think Kasha's riding 7th or 8th wheel back right now. Where's Kasha? Where's Kasha? Okay, I think that's her right there behind Eliza. Okay, guys, bombing hill, 65, 70k an hour downhill here. The motorbike's trying to stay ahead of them. So Dawn's saying don't eat meals after 6. Ted's saying it. Corinne's saying don't. Corinne, I need to know all your designations. You're a pro nutritionist for Olympic athletes. I want to hear that, and then I'm going to listen to you. Dave, Movistar needs to change. Yeah, dudes, Movistar. Dudes, yeah, the Movistar men's team, it's weak. Movistar's women team, it's not strong enough. So they're going to have to do some recruiting, spend some money. That's just the way it is. Yeah, Corinne's medical advice here from Corinne. I like this. I like it. Excellent medical advice here coming from Corinne. Eat as much as you can. Life is too short. I agree with that. I agree, dudes. Yeah, new story. Theo Vaughn, I'm doing the new story, guys. That's the life I live right now. I spend a lot of time alone outside of hanging out with you dudes every day. After this video, I don't talk for the rest of the day. Not because I want to do that. It's just that I don't talk to anyone after this point today. I just kind of, once in a while, I say hello out loud to hear something in my head. Yeah, ELB just has to defend third. UA needs to attack. They don't need to. Yeah, Kasha needs to attack. ELB, well, dudes, I mean, take a look at it right now. Here's the actual standing. We can go virtual, I guess. The problem is ELB's got, she's got her teammate with her in fourth, so there's going to be no, UAE just rides now. They just got to ride with Demi and Kasha. Kasha needs to do all the work. She needs to pull 8 seconds back on Demi. So Eliza's got her teammate Niedermeyer. Hang on. Yeah, she has her teammate with her right behind her. So she's got a teammate about 50 seconds back in fourth place. Cedrine's EF at 434. Paula Blassie's in sixth place at 505. Marlon Reuser's at 512. She's not even in the equation anymore. Dominica is UAE as well. So basically, ELB is just going to ride into glory of third place on the podium. She's never going to beat Kasha now. I can't see that happening. Dudes, why don't we come back here? We'll get this tracking again here right now. Is this correct? I'm just going to see if it's correct here. 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 11 riders. It says 50.8. This is going to correct here quickly, guys. And we have to go up the climb again. Up the climb again. I do like your excellent advice here, Corinne. Eat as much as you can. Life is too short. But if I suffer for 3 weeks, then I can start eating again. Just, dudes, with my cycling, dudes, you know, this last year has been a whirlwind for me. It's like going back to December, my life has been pure chaos. Pure chaos. And so now I'm finally getting into Colin's new story and trying to get back focused on what I love doing. Craig, good morning, everyone. Plu, you're saying, who is better downhill, Demi or Kasha? Looks like it may be very important for finished results. Yeah, like how hard do you want to launch the final descent time bonifications at the finish? Vigilante Designs ask, is there any time bonus on today's finish? You know what, dudes? I'm going to look that up. Remember, we always look at the sporting stats here, the sporting stakes as they call it. So if I go to the live here, it's going to do that. My guess would be that there's 10, 6, and 4 available. Do we look here? Time bonuses. Yes. Vigilante Designs. I don't know who you are. Vigilante Designs, or whoever you are, good question right now. 10, 6, and 4 seconds available to finish, which should be, that's what it should be, always. It's kind of the standard. Craig says yes, 10, 6, and 4. Yeah, the pace is off on the front. Yeah, they've dialed it down now, guys. They're not trying to kill each other right now. They've already done the damage. UAE is going to really dial it back now. They don't need to kill each other now. Juliet is on the front setting pace for Demi here. Demi's riding on the back. She's just surveying what's going on with Kasha ahead of her. Dave's on the seafood diet. Yeah, okay, Dave. The seafood. Yeah, I see food. I eat it. I get it. Kasha better go on the downhill, but lighter and not as good in the sprint. Yeah, I think in a 2-up sprint, Demi's going to beat Kasha every time. Every time. Got a chase group here of 5 riders. This is the Magdalene group. 1 FDJ rider. The rider, I think, from Human Powered Health, I think, is still there. No sign of Marlon Reuser right now. Yeah, like the pace from what it was at earlier is just incredible how much they've dialed it back. Right now, though, I'd be on the back gasping for air for 500 to 600 meters, then I die. Yeah, it actually looks kind of leisurely right now. Dudes, sounds like a good time to have a quick break. Should I get another coffee? Can we do 5? Yeah, we can. So, dudes, I'll be right back. dudes, coffee's not ready yet. Back inside the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance and performance excellence. Yeah, dude, I know Vigilante Design is good. Comment there. Break Natural quickly. We're sticking with the instant coffee for now. Yeah, dudes, super pedestrian pace here now. There could be riders coming back on. Yeah, there could be riders coming back on. I don't know how big that break is there. It says the chase is at 150 back. We're starting the climb again. I think the war will start heating up again on the climb here. See what kind of damage they can do. So, dudes, yeah, I got some water heat now. Yeah, dude, more coffee. Everyone have more coffee. John saying too, eat as much as you like and life will be too short. John says, eat as much as you like and life will be. Oh, so John, I think John's saying, don't eat too much. Jay says, I've thrown a muffin your way, fresh out of the oven. Dude, I need a muffin. Yeah, it's a quick break natural. Interesting. Soon as they get on the climb itself, you can see the pace, the effort kicks up. Antonia on the front. Isabella Holmgren sitting in second now. Very easy to spot Isabella. There's Paula Blasi, the piano player. We got the coffee going right now, dudes. I'm just going to make an instant, so I'm going to jump right back out here and grab that right away. ELB has sent the white jersey to the front right now. We got Antonia Niedermeyer. Yep, Antonia Niedermeyer. She's the best young rider, and she sits 5th overall right now. Yeah, what's going through Cash's head? What is the actual strategy? Like, when do I go? When do I go? Is Demi tired? Anger Seal. Oh, great. Now I have to have more coffee. Yeah, dude, I'm going on my 5th today. Vigilante, yeah, I'm gonna get a fine. Craig. Dude, he says, Craig saying, that's cool to know. Craig, I haven't made any for all. He says, I watched your Ruby starter guide this morning. Sorry, guys. And it was first in the search results when I was looking on YouTube. Yeah, dudes, I haven't made any Ruby videos now for a long time. People keep asking for them. I used to do virtual race commentary for Ruby. I did virtual race commentary for Zwift. Just like my own solo stuff. It never really took off. So my starter guides do okay on there. When I did those at first, I was never even on camera because whatever. Mr. Ted DiBiase here. Damn, it's 84 degrees and it's only 8:35. By the time this race is over, it'll be 90. I'm gonna have to call out sick from running today. Dude, just get on the bike. Get on the bike inside. Please eat what you like. Do what you like. Wasn't that a song? Do what you like. Dave would know. Okay, moving on here. So there was another race going on today. It's from Patrick Gillard. Oh, that sounds delicious. 10 pounds of Philly steak sauteed to perfection. Ooh. Dude, that sounds good. I have to put a lot of big rides in. So I'm going to start doing that later today too. Finding some good long routes, right? Like 40, not that that's long, but I find like a daily 40 to 50K route. Hour and 20, something like that, depending what kind of route it is. Dave's got a second cup of vanilla latte at Tim's and breakfast wraps. Dave, are you working today? You can't be. Oh, Patrick here saying that Leo Wa, a Quebecer, has just won a stage of a race. And yeah, exactly. Pineapple on pizza. That is a crime. That is a total crime. I only eat it when there's nothing else to eat. Oh, and Corinne is I think Corinne's the the anti-everything Colin today. Pizza without pineapple is a waste of pizza. Joey Jojo used to always have the pineapple, and I'd be like, oh, come on, I can't even eat that later, but I would anyways. There's the attack's all in the front here right now. Sidrine Kirball goes to the front right away, and still are 11 riders. Yeah, 11 riders here. Juliet Berthet second. Looks like Antonia's third. Neve, Isabella Holmgren, Kasha, ELB, and Demi sitting all at the back. Yeah. Demi's just riding alongside. I want to see some more finger wagging. I want to see someone flip the bird at the other one. Yeah. Hawaiian pizza is a Canadian invention. Yeah, it's a travesty. It's common knowledge. Common knowledge. uh Hand grenade division. Saying we invented Hawaiian pizza is not a flex. Exactly, Mike. Hand grenade division here. So, Mike, is your book done? Is your book done? Uh Mike saying, haven't had the donair pizza yet, but refuse on principle, lest I convince someone inadvertently I'm open. Dude, I think a donair pizza would be okay. Dude, it's Isabella Holmgren goes in the attack, 8% grade here. She's going to be allowed to run right now. Remember, she sits 10th place overall. So she might be thinking stage win. Oh, Isabella Holmgren got punched in the face accidentally by the giant panda bear on the side of the road. Only in pro cycling. What happened with you today? How'd your bike race go? Not bad though, but I got punched out by a giant panda bear. Yeah, the dude was like looking at the motorbike as the motorbike's looking back, kind of like, ah. And she came squeaking in. She made an attack up the right-hand side of the road, as you do. And she got punched in the face. Sunday Fun Day. Make pineapple pizza great again from Corinne. I love it. I think every cycling team has pizzas on the buses. Probably few are Philly or Hawaiian. Dude, I need pizza. I need a low-cal pizza. Or I need to start riding 1,000-calorie rides. Yeah, dude, they're back. Yeah, it is kind of like just a little bit of a truce right here. No one's really going full guns here, except for Isabella out front because she's gone now. They've given her 15 seconds up the road, and she'll be allowed to run today. And I'm going to get that coffee now. And coffee gold. Oh, yeah. That sounds great. All right, dudes, we're back. Our last coffee ASMR for a little while before we get back to La Vuelta. Okay. Oh, Vigilante does not. Best pizza is pepperoni and green chili. Mike's saying here, hand grenade division, guys. So Mike wrote a book, which I have a copy of. Mike, how different is it from that book? I paid $4K for professional editing and thought I was done. Now I'm editing the changes the editor made. Oh, great. Great. Palui, Demi and Kasha, only one helper each. Maybe Dominica would be second for Kasha. Hawaiian pizza. Oh, dude, Hawaiian pizza is a thing. Everyone up here eats it. So when we go out, I'd be like, yeah, Panda Gate. Exactly, Panda Gate. Yeah, punched in the head by a panda. Dude, I like a good meat pizza. That's what I like. Just load it up. Slap it full of meat. Panda Punch is new on the course. Who's this guy? Spurdy. Kim the Short. What does that mean? Kim the Short. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So Holmgren's up the road, guys. She's got 43.3 Ks to go. We got 10 riders at 30 seconds. a secondary group of 5 riders, another group of 4 riders. Marlon is way out the back right now. Cameras haven't been on her at all. So right now, the yellow jersey group is 48 seconds behind Isabella. And guys, if you look at, we'll do the actual GC from earlier. No, we'll do the virtual. We'll do the virtual right now. So Isabella would move up 1 spot today. Maybe someone said Kim the short, maybe meaning that Kim would lose her spot. So Isabella, with this break right now, jumps into 9th place over Kim LaCourte. Kim LaCourte's nowhere near the front right now. So really good, smart move for Isabella here. And at the rate Marlon's riding, she's going to lose 8th place to Isabella. That's what they just told her. That's what Lidl Trek has just told Isabella. Hey, you want 7th? You got to ride. Right now, she's only 27 seconds out of 8th place. Let's get it. More UCI points, guys. It's all about UCI points. That's where we're at. Okay. Corinne saying, I once got hit in the face with a pineapple pizza during a race. How could that even be possible? Mr. DiBiase, I'm so hungry now talking about pizza. F this oatmeal and egg whites. Yeah, totally, man. Dude, I'm on 1 banana. I'm on 1 banana, and I've been awake for 7 hours now. 1 banana in my stomach. And it's so much coffee. Does anyone else like anchovies on pizza? Absolutely not, Dave. Sorry, I draw the line. I draw the line. Mike's saying the book's very different. The new revisions are much better. Burn your copy. Can't burn it. It's going to be a collector's edition someday, Mike. Vintage cover. So, guys, Mike wrote a book, I guess from, I don't know if it was he a German? In a sense, yeah, it's about the viewpoint of a German soldier who got basically forced into the war in World War II. Like, oh yeah, dude, you're fighting. You're fighting. And I think he was kind of like a city slicker office boy who got sent to the front lines. That's the rough overall. But Mike says he's edited it and changed up a lot of things. Dude, well, you could put sardines on pizza if you want it. Oh, LaCourte means short in English. Jean-Philippe Morin. Oh, really? Okay, didn't know that. Isabella Holmgren out front, guys. She now has almost a minute lead. She will be taking that next spot over here soon. Dude, I can't even have pizza fry. F the UCI. Matt, I'm interested in the anchovies, but it's not available in the States. No anchovies in the States, apparently. They got a shortage on anchovies. Worldwide, crippling shortage on anchovies. Race is on, guys. Demi sitting on the back again. Femke's still there. Demi just sitting on Kasha's wheel. Kasha and Demi riding further back. Eliza, 3rd place on the road right now from this helicopter shot I'm looking at. So I would say this ascent is the chill ascent. They're all resting up for the harder ascent the last time around. And again, so here's our climb. The riders, here they're making their way around right now up the climb. You can see, oh, she just disappeared. Yeah, there she is now. So Isabella Holmgren is just up the road. We got a chase of 10 riders. Yeah. Chase of 10 riders there. There's pursuers at 2 minutes back. It's right here, dudes. The next time we go through the sprint point, which is not a sprint point, where it says Nice here with the green little dealio, we turn off. We don't come this way up next time. We take the harder ascent. It's a much more direct approach, a bit more of a wall, and that's where it's going to go off. I think if you weren't feeling that great, maybe you might try to launch it on the descent. Try to launch on the descent and get a gap, knowing you've only got 1 chance left. And I'm talking about Kasha. Talking about Kasha here, guys. Kasha has like 1 climb left to win the race. It's only 8 seconds between Demi and Kasha. They're riding side by side right now. And I haven't seen Demi saying anything to Kasha for a while. I bet you outside of that finger wagging we saw earlier, they never say a word to each other. Juliet Labuse on the front. Looks like Paula Blasi in second right now. Eliza Longoborghini. Yep. Then it's Antonia. Cedrine, green shoes. Dominica's there. Sorry, guys. I've got to two-hand that coffee because it's kind of spilled some on it. Okay, we've got more people here. Oh, Dave's saying a book I will try to read even with my limited attention. Yeah, I know Mike's been working on it for years, guys. Tommy. Why are cyclists so obsessed with starving themselves? Pros eat a lot. They just ride 500 miles a week. It's not healthy. I'm not recommending candy cake, but calories are fuel. Yeah, dude, totally. Dude, if you just jumped in your Tommy, I think you're brand new. I'm only saying starving myself because I'm trying to lose some weight right now. And because for the last 8 months, I've barely ridden my bike. Like barely. So instead of riding 29 days out of 30, I dropped to sometimes, I went 7 weeks without touching my bike. And not due to an injury, just kind of in my brain. Conrad is asking who's going to win. Ooh, got to move now, guys. 1.8Ks to go to the top. Paula Blasi launches it, guys. Paula Blasi's moving now. She's moving. Antonia's right with her. Third there is Juliet Luce. Comes back together. Just a little test. A little teaser. Expect another one. Here's Kasia rolling through right beside Paula Blasi. And Demi is watching this, knowing, okay, she's going to go. Cedrine out. Green shoes out, but I think she'll bridge back on because they have slowed down ahead of her. Cedrine Carabal rides for EF Education Oatly. I think she's 6th place overall. Is she 6th place overall? Here's how we can tell. Tell us right here. Cedrine. Oh, it used to tell us right here. It doesn't right now. She's 434 down. Yeah, she's probably 5th or 6th. Antonia's 5th. I think Cedrine is 6th. Juliet resumes her action at the front. Paula Blasi 2nd. Kasia is riding 4th wheel. Antonia's with her there. So Kasia has 1 teammate. Demi has 1 teammate. Eliza has 2 teammates. Femke de Vries is riding solo. Okay, here comes Carabal back. She's going to jump on the back. Eliza Longoborghini right at the back here. Eliza riding with Dominica at the back. Just doing a little bit of recovery here. Carabal does get back on. Big ride here for her. After that huge acceleration by Paula Blasi. Okay. Yeah, Demi and Kasia have 1 teammate each in the front group. Yeah, so the race is between them guys. It's between Demi and Kasia. Eliza is too far back to take back 3 minutes on either one of those two. It's roughly 3 minutes. I think she's 3:05 back behind Demi. Kasia's only 8 seconds behind Demi, so it's almost 3 minutes that Eliza has to make. So it's kind of tough position for her. Like, well, I'm on the podium, but and if I try to blow myself up, there's no way I'm taking 3 minutes. That's not going to happen against Kasia and Demi. Dave saying, Tommy, we all want to be skeletal. I like to say skeletal instead of skeletal. Skeletal. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I just want to lose weight because I don't feel like I'm at where I need to be right now. When I rode more, I was about 15 pounds. Yeah. Oh, Corinne's saying 285 watch and 17. Like, no one likes to like my videos. That's okay. I've learned to accept. I've learned to accept it, guys. Lurkers smash the like from Aaron. Tommy saying you look great. Corinne says like. Corinne says eat whatever you want. Always consume pineapple pizza. We just had some Blasi bang time there. Aaron says it almost seems like Blasi was called back from the attack. Yeah, I don't think it really stuck. So they were like, okay, dial back, shut her down. Now on Isabella Holmgren, the Canadian. Dude, is she ever skinny? She looks pretty tall and lanky too. Like, it's for the last 3 days, it's been this tall, lanky rider for Lidl Trek and a really tiny, short rider. Neve Fisher Black, Isabella Holmgren here. They're going to do the exact same descent, and then it all changes up here, guys. It's all going to change up. So I just want to take some control since I like to be the cameraman sometimes. Show you what's going on here. Oh, dude, there's that house. That's the house I keep talking about. This house right here. This Pimp Daddy right here, all by himself. I mean, it doesn't show up very well here because it's the Google Maps thing, you know. It's got the pool, this gigantic 3 or 4 story house right on the corner here. Doesn't have any neighbors. Has no neighbors. Let's get it. She's got a 1 minute gap right now over them. And we'll move back a little bit here. You can see the chase group. They were through the top of the climb. Call to Ets for the 3rd time today. Remember, points have already been secured by Puck Petersay in those stages where she was just stealing points all the way. Isabella Holmgren just rides really close to a fan on the side of the road. There could have been another punch to the face there. Corinne saying Eliza will try. So she's got 3rd place now, guys. Let's take a look back again. Let's just have a quick look. Like 3rd place now, it's her teammate. So Niedermeyer is her teammate. So Eliza's in 3rd. Her teammate's in 4th. Cedrine is in... Oh, Cedrine's in 5th. Yeah, because Marlon's out. Paula Blassie, another teammate of Eliza, in 6th place. Sorry, 7th place. Yeah, I'm doing those numbers wrong. I'm looking at the numbers here on the side. Yeah, there will be some small battles going on here. Like Dominica and Paula are close together. Oh, teammates, sorry. Niedermeyer is Canyon. Okay, sorry. Niedermeyer's Canyon. So that is Eliza's teammate. So yeah, same thing. She's not really going to attack the team leader. So 3rd is kind of, I think it's a non-event now. 3rd is a non-event. And we'll bounce back here. This will probably have to jump a little bit maybe. Yeah, here's that house. So if you guys are watching on video, check out that house. Hopefully the cameras jump to Holmgren right away. We're watching the chasing group. Dave needs to take over Castle Grayskull. Corinne says only joking a little bit. George Foreman's back. George Furman, but we could call you George Foreman today. Just saying hello and dropping the like. See you guys. Take care. George, thank you for stopping in, dude. Holmgren Stefan here says, yeah, dude, I'm glad you're in the chat still. He says Holmgren definitely does not eat after 6 p.m. Oh, dude, you know that guy has a pizza oven. Like, you know it. Okay, so we're just hanging with the... so Isabella just went by. I think she just passed the house on the video display here. Remember, it's always going to be slightly delayed, the video here. I'm just going to resume the tracking so you can see it here, guys. And watch the GC group go around the corner here too. Check out that house. Oh, now we're looking at these distance shots. Let's look at the Port of Nice instead of following the race. Nice job. Yeah, Niedermeyer, teammate of Kasia. The Pimp Daddy house will have a pizza oven. Yeah, for sure. Mr. DiBiase wants a Miguel Angel Lopez jersey. He has the meanest backhand in cycling history. Corinne Holmgren looks like a skeleton in a helmet. Yeah, totally. She is so lean and mean. Dominica riding the back here in this chase group, the GC group. It's Dominica, Cedrine, Eliza Longoborghina, Neve Fisher-Black, Femke de Vries, Demi Vollering, Kasia, Juliette, Paula Blassie. Nope, Juliette's further up. I think that 3rd place rider ahead of Kasia. I think that's Antonia. I believe Dominica's back here. Oh, it's Niedermeyer up there. Yeah, it is Niedermeyer. So that's her teammate. Someone just said, yeah. Aaron just said that Niedermeyer is the teammate of Kasia. So they're riding 3-4 on the road. Juliette's ahead of them. And I think Paula Blassie's up there too. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Dudes, rock and roll. It's 110 now to Holmgren. She's actually passing through the small town of Etz at the top. Okay, so that is Juliette leading here on the way down. Holmgren is on the descent now. I'm not sure how good of a descender she is here. Yeah, very tall and lanky. How tall is she? I gotta see this. I mean, it's probably just because she's so skinny, but she looks very tall. Isabella. No height, but she looks tall to me. And just looking at her bike, again, I always look at the headset. How big is that? Looks pretty big. So she's not, 5'3". 21 years old. Ranked number 63 in the world right now on PCS. Remember, she started the day in 10th place. I think technically right now she's riding about 7th place overall. Temperature's chilled off a little bit here. Still 29.8 degrees Celsius. That just bounced along here to get us caught up. Vigilante Designs personally wants a signed Peter Sagan World Championship jersey for my game room. Dude, what games are you playing in the game room? When you say games, are we talking board games? Are we talking video games? Are we talking air hockey? What are we talking? I don't want to hear about this game room. George is saying, I adopted the pseudonym Furman in honor of the famous bar owner from Tijuana. Okay. His real name is Tony Perez. Dude, I only know you as George. His real name is Tony. Dude, I don't know if I can do that. To me, you're George. Jorge. Isabella for stage, Kasha for yellow. Ooh, Dave's putting it all out there, guys. He's putting it all out there. Dude, the last climb is going to be insane. Insane. Because Kasha has to attack. She has to. Demi has to react to every little stinking move that Kasha makes now. We're running out of race time, guys. We have 35.5 kilometers left at the Tour de France FEMMES avec Zwift. Isabella Holmgren has a 1 minute, 3 second lead. She's out of the saddle right now. Dude, yeah, she is so skinny. Does she weigh 100 pounds? Wow, is she skinny? Her weight doesn't show up and her height doesn't show up. Yeah, Mr. John Dwyer, Isabella is probably the highest placed rider that the favorites would allow to go. Yeah, exactly, because she's quite a ways behind in the GC. She's 10th overall with a big time gap, so perfect move by Lidl Trek here to get her launched up. And with Marlon cracking and crashing, I think Marlon was done yesterday. And yeah, off her game today. Yeah, Aaron, where is Oro Medonte? I think it's in Quebec. I think it's Quebec. Yeah, George Furman, Tony Perez. Okay, Tony, welcome aboard, dude. Glad to have you here, man. Dudes, don't forget to La Vuelta's coming up in a bit. What's today, the 9th? Today is the 9th. I think this year, dudes, I might take a little hiatus from the commentary. Last year, I did the one-day race. I don't know. It could happen any day. I got some stuff going on, but not a ton of stuff. Going to be crazy in September with all the new properties I'm getting. 10 new properties coming up. 4 I got to fill. 1 is an eviction. So I'll have to fill that after I get the place, up to snuff. And, but the Vuelta doesn't start till August 22nd. So maybe I'll do like a rider's preview video because I do like watching those when they come out in their street clothes. They don't got helmets on and stuff like that. Aaron is okay. So hang on, Jimmy from Vegas. Okay, just gonna catch up here. Oh, Dave's saying it's near Barrie, Ontario, about an hour away on the highway. So it's not Quebec, it's Ontario. Jim, Royser crashed already off podium. Yeah, dude, she's gone. She's like completely gone. Eliza's 3rd place right now. Took her podium position. La Cueva del Peludo, I am sure, had some fine tequila and mezcal drinks. Thomas, new dude here. Thomas Schironi. No rest days for women and only 4,000 euros per stage. Yeah, they need more cash. Definitely need more cash. See the gel sticking out of the back of Isabella's jersey pocket here. In the big ring. Smashing it. She's got a 1 minute lead right now, so they're actually pulling her back slightly. Dudes, yeah, man. She is lean. She's like 3-4% body fat. Respect to Tony Perez. Yeah, dude. Big cyclists in Canada do come from the East. There's just a lot more cycling events out there. Just the way it is. It's always been that way since I started watching. Okay, Vigilante Designs. Sports and video games. Got multiple TVs, bar station, pool table, video games area. I got sports memorabilia from the Oklahoma Sooners. Everyone there. Dude, when's my invite coming? I need to come out, hang out in the sports room, play some bids. We'll do some couch co-op. My favorite kind of video gaming. Guys, they just remade Halo. I'm probably going to download it today. And that's the ultimate couch co-op game. Dude, yeah, I love it. Love it, man. So it's for all watching sports. He's got it all going on. That bar station. Ooh, we need a bar station here. Mr. DiBiase, is that eviction the one? Check my. No, dude, it's one of the 6 I got. I got 6 properties handed to me. Like, so easy. Like, I'm sitting around going, I need more properties. I need more properties. I get one phone call. Here's another 6. Because, dude, I get paid by the property. So one of those 6 I'm getting, she's already got her eviction notice. It's a 90-day eviction notice. I think she has to be out October 1. So I don't have to do it until, the end of the month. And it might just be she's gone. I don't know. And then I got to go in there and check it out, see what's going on inside. No, the check bounce guy, he's good. He's a farmer, dude. So he just was messing with his money, and it's hard for him to get to the bank because he has to farm. Ooh, check this out. George is saying, Tony Perez is saying, El Peludo from Tijuana was a friend of Fidel Castro in his younger years. He met him. Great conversations at the heat of some great drinking rounds there, I guess. Royzer is 7 minutes down, but not completely gone. These women are only getting 4. Yeah, they don't get paid enough. Yeah, 4K. Dude, how much does a Tawny make per game? Did we figure that out? He's making $70 million a year. How many games does he actually play? And probably like 1 inning of pitching, he probably makes 4,000 euros. Is that anywhere near reality, guys? I need someone to do the math quickly. Quickly, stat. We need the math done. How much does Shohei Ohtani make in 1 inning of pitching when he makes $70 million a year? Dude, it might be 1 inning. He might make more than the women do racing at the Tour de France for 1 stage win. That's terrible. Aronson, I recently met a snowboard cross racer, and he described his sport as spending $10 million to earn $1 million. Sounds like cycling. Yeah. Dave's saying, Aaron, British Columbia has some strong bike riders. Ryder came from Vancouver Island, I believe. Allison Sidor, Jeff Kaboosh for mountain bikes. Okay, just getting reading on here. Oh, Dave's saying that Oro Medonte is a great rail. What a weird name place. Great rail trail around Lake Simcoe. Vigilante, will the men's races ever be as exciting as the femmes? Will we have to wait for Jonas and Taddy? Dude, probably. Probably. Yeah, Cash. Yep, Gary here. This is Palui, the one that blocked, so we know which side you're on. Palui's definitely Polish power. I don't blame you, man. Cash is right up the Vaughn too, was incredible. The one that blocked Cash, yeah, she was gone early. She just completely blew up. Too many zeros there. Okay, Aaron's got it. I do not know the inning number, but it's like 740,000 USDs per Dodger game. Well, dude, like just divide by 9 innings in a game. So what, he's making 80,000 per inning. Is that what I'm reading? Is that right? He makes 740,000 per Dodger game. 9 innings. 80,000 per inning. Is that right? And the stage winner here gets 4,000 euros. What's that? 5,000 US? Something like that? I don't know. Whatever it is, the numbers are bad. Okay, cool. Vigilante Designs, a longtime men's cycling fan. Me too, dude. Vigilante, where you from? Um, been following forever. I've only been really watching women's cycling, second year now. I knew of the women's cyclists. Got gels being passed here. Cool. Love seeing this. Dominica handing her gels to Eliza. Gives her 2 gels here. You might need this later. Juliette Labousse still on the front. Birthday. Neve Fisher Black is so small compared to these other riders. She's tiny. Also very skeletal. Very skeletal. I think it's power to weight ratio, right? That's what it's all about. Yeah. Only really started knowing who the majority of the female cyclists were last year. Before then, I knew like a handful of names. Everyone knows Marianne Voss. Uh, and the big names like Demi and Kasha. But to know the majority of the riders on the team is really fascinating to watch them and learn who they are and what they're good at. Ted saying that he's getting almost 500,000 a game. Dave, my head just imploded. Yeah, so 500, 700 a game. He pitches 9 innings. If he pitches 9 innings, he plays 9 innings, I guess. But dude, that's just insanity. Dude, dude, it's unfair. It's unfair. Yeah. 162 games, dudes. Dude, I might do that. When I take the break after today, with it being the 9th, I might try to squeeze in a baseball game and see how it goes. Just, dude, it's going to be crappy. It's going to be crappy for sure, but we'll grow it. Yeah, I should have played baseball too. Yeah, don't go to school, play baseball. Vigilante Designs from New Mexico and Oklahoma. Dude, glad to have you here. You got it, Colin. Otani will make more in 3 innings than probably all the official payouts in this race. Yeah, dude, that's insane. That is insane, dude. Dude, maybe I was a fan. I could have been a fantastic. I'm not short enough to be a pitcher. I'm not tall enough to be a pitcher. I could have been a pitcher though. Oh, yeah. Cash is married to Taylor Finney, son of Davis Finney. Yep. Yeah, you got the question mark there. Yeah, definitely. She's married to Taylor Finney. Who that dude retired way too early. Taylor Finney was a dude that retired way too early from pro cycling. Like, I think he was a surprise retirement. I think dudes, we're going to look that up. We got 25 kilometers to go still. Isabella's gap's coming down. I want to look this up right now. Let's do it live. Finney. Taylor Finney. Dudes, he's 36 years old. Okay, retired. Oh, that's right. He came out of retirement. Kasha convinced him, and he's been doing some gravel racing. So he did 1 gravel race last year, a handful of gravel race, Sahara gravel, Lifetime, the Sea Otter Classic, Track a 360, which is a race I want to learn more about. Lifetime Unbound, 52nd at that one. But he basically retired in 2019. Did the Tour of California. Ooh, that was probably the last running of the Tour of California too. Unfortunately, over the time limit. Tirreno Adriatico. So that was 7 years ago. So basically, he retired from road racing at 29, which to me is a bit too young. Dude, I didn't know he was that tall. He's 1.97 meters tall. He's 3 inches taller than me. I had no idea. Won the Dubai Tour way back in 2014. A stage at the Giro. Stage at the Anaco Tour, which I believe is the Renui Tour. That's coming up in the next couple weeks, guys. Renui Tour in Belgium. Won a stage at the Tour of Poland way back in 2013. World champion, individual time trial champion. Second in that in 2012. Bunch of other stuff. Wow. Crazy. But yeah, that's who she's married to. We'll bounce back here, dudes. 24.3, 24 kilometers here for Isabella Holmgren here. Here's the chase group, guys. You can see the green dot here. That's where we're going to pass. We're going to hang a hard right. Right here. Actually, start out with a little switchback right off the rip because it's going to be steep. taking the quick way up to the top, or the shorter route. Probably going to be about the same amount of time. Neve Fisher Black slipping back, and the group of the GC riders here struggling to hang on as they accelerate. Smaller rider. Okay, good comment here. Okay, dude, let me just back up here because I'm seeing a bunch of good stuff here. Bunch of good stuff. Yes, she is now Kasia Nuadoma Finney. Look at this. This dude here. We got a dude here. His name is Duder. Dude, did you just make that? I hope you made that name for the channel. Duder42. Austin Matthews makes $13.25 million US to play hockey. He averages 20 minutes per game, just under 7,700 minutes per minute. Good deal. Yeah, that's insane. Ooh, Neve Fisher Black had to lock up the back wheel there. She almost hit one of the barriers. Why did she slide out? I think she was just riding wide and they had some of the barriers come out a little bit. She's back on now. Okay, Duder. Welcome aboard, dude. Dude, the Duder. Dude. Your health is your wealth. Dudes, for Flocky. Okay, dude, I did know about that too. So I think Cash has given him a big push. Colorado People's News. Love this guy right here. Taylor Finney is training for the next Olympics. I had no idea about that. I just knew that Kasia was kind of like his motivation to get back riding. Yep, right here. Luke Earthwalker says this. I heard that Taylor is making a comeback for the LA Olympics in track events. Dude, it'll be awesome to watch that. 2028. He'll be, what, 37, 38 years old? Dudes, Isabella's taking the turn right away. Isabella will be taking the turn. Dudes, I mean, I don't want to sound disrespectful. Isabella is a full-grown woman, but she looks like she's about 12 or 13 years old. So young looking. Wow. She's very, very young looking. Yep. So slight delay here. She's still on the main pass. She will be turning off right away, though. Okay. So Taylor's going to be at the Olympics. Aaron says, just found out today that Abby Mickey, ex-pro racer and wheel podcaster on Escape Collective, is married to Tom Scoins, and they have 2 kids. Dude, I had no idea. Goodbye from Tony Perez, aka George Furman. This dude here, I saw this before. I skimmed back Altafari. He broke his femur and couldn't come back. Okay, dude. Okay, good. Kind of forgot about that. Yep. So he's going to come back. Oh, Aaron says here, Finney was on the winning TTT in the 2015 Worlds in Virginia. Dude, I got to go back and see some coverage about that. Being a pro is very hard. Oh, totally. Dude, all respect to pro riders. They don't get paid enough. They don't get paid. Dude, I love baseball, but some dudes whip some balls around and make as much money as they do. Again, we've had this discussion how many live streams ago, guys. Probably the most time and effort for the least amount of pay. It's got to be pro cycling. It's got to be one of the top sports. Like hundreds and hundreds of days a year of training. Hours and hours and hours on the bike. Just watching Demi here spraying out her bottle, getting the road grime off the bottle before she takes a drink. Sarah Gennaro. NBC Sports just cut off our live coverage in the US to do pregame baseball. So flipping over here to find you talking baseball too is just, yeah, sorry, Sarah. Yeah, we're just talking about how much baseball players make compared to Tour de France riders. Howdy all from King Kenny, from Kilkenny in Ireland, I believe. We got Isabella Holmgren at front. It's down to 31 seconds, guys. All the GC riders are here. The only one that's not here is Marlon Reuser, and top 10 rider Kim LaCourte. Obviously, he's not here. Acceleration on the front. Eliza's quickly out of the saddle here to mark this move. Cedrine is following Eliza right now. Green shoes. That will be... Is that Dominica on the front? That's Dominica on the front, I believe. Antonia is further back. Yeah. Yeah, Antonia's at the back right now. Yellow helmets, best place rider, best place team. Paula Blassi's there. Paula Blassi taking some big, deep breaths here. Kasia riding second here behind her teammates. This is it. Guys, this is it. 8 seconds between Kasha and Demi. Demi sitting third, right on Kasha's wheel. 8% gradient here. Where's the... oh, we saw the fake Diddy the Devil at Tour of Poland, I think. Where's that panda bear that punched Isabel in the face earlier? Vigilante saying, like this combo of live tactics commentary and audience interaction. Glad I found this. I look forward to catching more when you come back. Yeah, dude, we'll be doing La Vuelta. So La Vuelta Tour of Spain starts August 22nd. Doing the same format. We'll do the whole thing. Poggy's going to be there. So that's either going to be really great or maybe a sleep fest. We'll be watching the guys battling for second, third, and fourth. Bardwell Junction. Taylor had a bad crash at Nationals in Chattanooga on Lookout Mountain Descent. Okay, dude, I completely forgotten about that. Juliet Berthet is cracking, guys. Number 12 for FDJ. So Demi's going to lose her teammate here. I needed that one. Vigilante Designs. This is kind of how I did it last year too. I did just like this. So this is how I do all my race. I try to find any coverage I can, show you what I can that's out there. I like to take control of the map. There's an application we have used called Biketerra, which is a virtual cycling app, which kind of shows a 3D world built from their locations. Not available for Tour de France FEMMES though. I did check again. Aaron's hoping for someone to rip this last climb. Venga, venga, venga. Allez, allez, allez. Yeah, dude, I don't remember that bad crash. I'm going to have to watch. Not that I want to see him crash, but just want to see what happened. Matt saying, hold up for a second. Didn't. Asking if Finney is a sprint the tour. Well, his dad was in a cyclist too, so maybe that's who you're thinking about. Yeah, Holmgren's getting caught, guys. They're dialing her back right now. Niedermeyer here is doing a lot of work on the front for Kasha. Demi's third place. Eliza right on Demi's wheel. Oh, Matt, Tyler Farrar. He was a sprinter. I think the team I remember most on. Yeah, he had a brutal crash too. Tyler Farrar had a really brutal crash. I think he was riding for Rabobank maybe at the time. I always liked that dude. I really liked him. Vigilante. Lance said that Toddy won the same amount for the Tour de France this year as he did 26. Oh, so same amount purse. Okay. Yeah, dude, there's no money in cycling, really. There's just not enough. For the amount of work and time and effort that's put in, it's just ridiculous. You might as well become a pro wrestler or something. Like Mr. Ted DiBiase, who's in the chat right now. Aaron saying Finney was a TT specialist and somewhat of a tier 3 sprinter. Polka Puck, yeah, she's somewhere back there, just not even in the action today. Tommy Tom, the Finney kids will be fast. Taylor's parents were both pros. Davis and Connie Carpenter, like a legend. Maybe this is common knowledge, but crazy genetics. Dude, a little bit of common knowledge. But I like the fact that you said, Tommy Tom, have you been here before today? Because if not, you just blew my mind. Or you've watched the videos and you've never made a comment before. Because one of our goofy things we say here is common knowledge. So generally you drop common knowledge when it's not common. So if you want to tell me something about astronomy, a certain star is so many light years away, and then you go, and by the way, and I go, really, dude, I didn't know that. Well, dude, it's common knowledge. That's when you drop it on your buddies. Just to give it to them. Isabella Holmgren being caught right now, guys. 5 seconds back. 4.2 kilometers to go. Kasha, you need to win. You need to win. Gadoosh. Yeah, dude, it's for the road run, Mr. DiBiase. Yeah, they kind of give it a squirt first in case there's any goo and oil. You can imagine all the crap that's on the road. You always see them doing that. Who's this dude? Wayne. Can we change other angle to see detailed vision about the situation? Dude, what do you want? What do you want to see? Do you want to like get zoomed in a little bit? So guys, they've already caught her now. Remember, this will be delayed a little bit. Actually, she's just dangling off the front right now. This looks pretty correct here. Isabella Holmgren will be picked up right away. 4 kilometers left in the climb here right now. Or do you want me to do a little zoom around? Wayne, ask and you shall receive. Davis and Connie were both at the 1994 Olympic. Huh? 84. 84. Was Davis there? Didn't know that. Andre here. Looks like Andre Phil Gas cheering on Kasha. Now they caught her. Kasha goes. Kasha goes once they catch her. Antonia's going up the far right-hand side of Isabella. Demi follows Kasha. Antonia will slot in behind. Oh, I think she's going to crack right now. She's going to crack. It's all on Kasha now. Kasha is isolated. Demi isolated. No teammates left for either one of them now. So Demi hasn't had a teammate for a little bit. Kasha just lost her teammate. Kasha out of the saddle climbing. Demi seated, following her every move. Still 4 kilometers a climb to go. 14-15% gradient. It's kind of the move that Demi did yesterday to Kasha. Kasha's got a real good... Sorry, Demi has a really good poker face on right now. Just kind of breathing. No teeth showing. Kasha is showing that she's working hard here. Okay, Kasha, you got to hold this. Do not look back. Looks like Neve Fisher Black is jumping up. Neve Fisher Black is trying to bridge up to them. And I saw Eliza Longoborghini there. Yep, there she is. Flocky saying Gianni Bugno flies choppers on races now. Wow, didn't know that, dude. Palui saying it's time for Mood and move to the left corner. Dude, I love it. Camera, left corner. There we go. Or across. Like I said, dudes, you ask and you shall receive. Femke de Vries cracked off the back. Dude, it's 14%. Everyone's going to crack here. Cash is still out of the saddle there. She's riding with Sidrine Carabal, such as Adrien is falling back too. Neve Fisher Black, she might bridge onto them. Cash is sitting now, trying to recover. Again, it's all 15% through here, guys. Resume tracking here. That's it. We have 2 riders in our front group. Yeah, I better keep it tracking just in case. Isabella looks like she's riding with Paula Blasi here. Yeah, she is. Isabella's with Paula Blasi. Ron Dalton, perfect timing, dude. Late to the party, but you made it. The last climb. I guess Cash is going to have to try to outsprint Demi and put a gap into her. Remember, there's time bonifications, and she's 8 seconds down. Demi takes the lead. Okay, Kasha, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to give her a finger wag. How about that? Jean-Philippe Marin, 15 kilometers of descent after the climb. Attack needed. Yeah, dude, exactly, Jean. Exactly. Yeah, I got 18.7 left. Guys, remember too, I'm reading comments, probably delayed. So sometimes I'm speaking and it's already happened. The comment. Kasha back to the front. Tommy's cheering for Kasha here. Yeah, Connie Carpenter, 84 Olympics. Aaron says Puck wins the prize for the most sham QOM winner. Dude, I love it. Ian Jones says, just tell us what the F is happening. Stop talking American cycling. Tommy Tom is loving it though. Demi's on the attack again, guys. I think this time Cash is going to have to hang on. I think Cash is struggling a little bit here, guys. Demi just looks cooler on the 11% gradient here. Demi looks relaxed. Kasha responds. Demi has a quick look. Demi had a quick look like, did I do it? No, not this time. 3 kilometers to go. Man, they're cooking up this climb here. 8% gradient now. Dudes, I think Demi's stronger right now, but she was unable to drop Kasha there. Demi's looking back all the time, expecting an attack out of Kasha now. She's waiting for it. Number 11. Demi, number 21. Kasha. Love it. Here we go, dudes. It's on. Dude, fantastic. Yeah, pain face. Kasha's looking back too. They're going to attack again. Yeah, so Neve Fisher Black is riding solo, trying to chase onto them. Eliza Longoborghini trying to come up with her teammate. Then it's Isabella Holmgren, Paula Blasi, Sidrine Carabal, and Femke de Vries are at the back. Okay, Demi takes the lead again now. 3 kilometers, 2.8, 2.9 to go. It's on. Uh, Demi is out of this world. Yeah, she's strong. Looks strong. 13% again here now. Demi, Kasha's going to have to put in more attacks. She's going to have to. Unless Kasha's going to do a pitcock on the descent. Kasha goes to the front. Get ready here, guys. Get ready. 13% gradient. Demi looking very fluid. Neve Fisher Black being picked up by Eliza Longoborghini. Jay's calling it. This looks effortless for Demi. Yeah, Demi looks really smooth. Kasha's working hard. I mean, doesn't really say what's happening. They're both out of the saddle now. 9% grading here. Cash is out of the saddle. She does have the pain face on. Demi looks chill. That could be just a poker face, though. Could be just a poker face. Yeah, Marlon. We haven't seen Marlon for like the last 45 minutes now. Altafari saying can't see Cash or breaking Demi. Yeah, I can't. Honestly, dude, I can't either right now. I don't see it. Can something happen on the descent? Yeah, she disappeared on lap 2. She crashed on lap 2 on a right-hander. Yep, Mr. DiBiase. Demi looks relaxed, seated like Poggy. That would bother me mentally if she's by me. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Ted. I watch it all the time too. I watch one rider rocking the bike back and forward, tongue out, going, and the rider behind is just seated. Dude, that is tactics right there. Kasha looks back and goes, she's not even out of the saddle. She's just sitting. That's strong. Could be just a game, but Matt's saying, I did meet Davis Finney at the local store. He said, hell no, no more tours. Lefty saying this favors Demi. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Demi was great. Yeah, they're both working at the front. They're both working. They're taking turns. 22 seconds back to the white jersey with Eliza Longoborghini, 3rd place overall right now. Ron, I'm all in for Kasha, but Demi looks strong. Dude, I don't know who I favor right now. Probably neither one of them. And we got an attack here from, this looks like Femke de Vries here. It is. With Dominica and Cedrine Carabal. Rachel, good question. Rachel Burnside. You're brand new here, Rachel. She says, the femmes are better than the men, right? Absolutely, Rachel. We've been talking about this for a few days. I've been saying it over and over in my Team GRC Discord. I just tell guys, yeah, it's the women. The women's far more competitive. Far more competitive. Mr. DiBiase agrees with you 1,000%, Rachel. Jay agrees with you. Dude, it's better racing. Let's throw some more money at the women. Let's throw more money at pro cycling altogether. Okay, what's Corinne saying here? Following versus Ni Vid Omoma. Demi takes the lead, guys. There's only 1.8 kilometers left for Demi to rip the race away, for Kasha to rip the race away from Demi. Remember, there's 8 seconds between the two of them. There's 10 for the winner, seconds, 6 for second place. Kasha needs to do something. Flocky's got popcorn at the ready. Yeah, Demi just has to ride with Kasha all the way to the finish. That's all she needs to do, and stay upright on the descent. It is a long descent. Yeah, Vigilante saying Kasha just needs to keep a group together with a couple of riders who can outsprint Demi to take time bonuses. Yeah, I'm sure she's trying to get, she has one teammate left in the group. She has Antonia Niedermeyer behind them here. They're not that far back. I think they're 20-something seconds back, so they might come back on the descent. Corinne called it. Demi had pineapple on her pizza for breakfast for the win. Kasha is going to go full Valentino Rossi versus Casey Stoner on those corners. Yeah, she's going to have to do a pitcock. She's going to have to like scare Demi on the descent. Risk it all. Open up a gap. Get a few seconds. Get time bonuses. And she could win the race. But she needs to open up a gap. And win. We got, is it Kaya? Thanks for the coverage. Greetings from Greece. We got a dude from Greece here. They're still taking bottles behind. This is the white jersey group. This is Niedermeyer here. This is Cash's one teammate that's left. They're 21 seconds down. Yeah. Holmgren, Neve Fisher-Black are there. Paula Blassi's there. Eliza Longa-Borghini's there. Okay. Give the women more money and more stages and show the whole thing. Stop this half race coverage crap. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Aaron's asking the Greek dude, what do they prefer on the pizza? Oh, feta cheese. Yeah, dude, feta cheese is nice on a pizza. I like that a lot. Kasha leading Demi here. Dudes, 850 meters to go on the climb. And it levels off. Kasha will not drop Demi here. Can Kasha drop Demi on the descent? Now, dudes, yesterday I was talking about this earlier. I know Demi screwed up somewhere on that descent. Because she went from 20 seconds to like 6 or 7 in a couple corners. Demi attacks again with 750 meters to go. Sits down. Kasha's out of the saddle, right on her wheel. I think Kasha's going to mark her perfectly here. Dudes, this is going to be such a close victory either way. Oh, it opened up. Once Kasha sat down, Demi pulls away. So I think the only way Demi can keep up, Kasha keeps up, is if she's out of the saddle. Ooh, Demi goes. She jumps out of the saddle, has a quick peek. No, she's got a gap. I'm gone. I'm winning this Tour de France right now. It's instantly 30 meters, guys. Yeah. Dudes, you can jump out of the saddle. It's hard to stay out of the saddle. You're going to have to sit down. As soon as Kasha sat down, Kasha being a warrior though, she's out of the saddle trying to dial her back. What Kasha needs to do here is hold this gap and hopefully she can descend better than Demi and catch up with her again. Wow. That was insane. Did Demi have an... Oh, Matt's asking, did Demi have an upside-down pineapple? I don't know about that, Matt, but I sure need one. I need an upside-down pineapple. Stefan, if Kasha gets 8 seconds exactly, Vollering wins by 1/100th of a second on the basis of adding back second fractions from the TT. Okay. Debbie's doing it now, guys. She's doing damage. It's 14 seconds is the gap. Demi has a gap. Yeah, she broke her. Dudes, is when she attacked. She jumped out of the saddle. Demi sits down. Kasha has to... The only way she can hang with Demi is being out of the saddle. Her legs are probably so fatigued, you need to sit down. Because as soon as you're out of the saddle, your legs are just getting murdered. And when Demi realized that, then she jumped out of the saddle again and has just opened up 18 seconds over Kasha Niewiadoma. Wow, dude. Let's see what Kasha does on the descent here. So it's 18 seconds to Kasha. It's 38 to Eliza Longa-Borghini. Kasha's not giving up, guys. She's out of the saddle, sprinting through the top of the climb. Yeah. Yep, we're over the top of the climb now. Wow. Absolute power, winning over power. Yeah. Yeah. Real, like full power, absolute power over watts per kilo. Tom's asking, how cool it would be to see Kate Courtney racing with Demi? Dude, is that happening? I didn't know. Timothy Tan here. Thanks for the coverage. Dude, do this every day. I've been doing this all year long, dude. Timothy, I did the Giro. We did the men's Tour de France. We're doing all the women's races we can. This year, I will dial it back a little bit in between the women's race and La Vuelta. Yeah, I did a lot more last year in that time frame. And so I want to go get caught up with work and stuff like that. Matt says, can one of them descend like Pitcock? Well, all I can see about that, Matt, is I'm positive Demi made a mistake yesterday on the descent. And that's how they pulled that 20 seconds down to 5 or 6 so quick. It was off camera, though. And her descending speed was like 8 kilometers an hour slower than Kasha's and ELB's. So watching the descending speeds right now, it's on camera here. They're both doing around 40k an hour on the descent. See if Demi has a little bit of an incident. This is probably more of a wide open descent up top before we get back into the town. We still got 14 kilometers to go. 14 clicks still to go. Okay. Mora O'Rourke says, hopefully Demi gets the victory. She deserved it in 2024 in the best way possible. Yeah, you know what? I do kind of lean towards that too. Like 2024 was a nightmare year for Demi Vollering when she was the yellow garbage bag on the side of the road as her team went by her. She was leading that race, and then Kasha beat her, I think, on the final stage. Wasn't it a hill? I think it was a hill climb stage too. Yeah, I think it was hill climb stage two. I think Demi won that stage, but Kasha stayed close enough and she won. As you guys know, Kasha's first ever Tour de France stage victory was at Mont Ventoux. So she's a Tour de France winner, and she only won a stage this year. Never won a stage the year of her win. Stefan saying that Kasha looks stressed and desperate. Demi now has a 28-second lead, so she's increased the gap here. Yeah, Demi's rocking it now. So there's the camera on Demi. She's racing for Tour de France glory here. Palui here says only narrow turn can save Kasha. Yeah, I think if it gets really technical, I think Kasha is a better descender from what I've seen in the past. And just what I noticed yesterday, I'm like, where did that time go to? 20 down to 6 or 7. And then Demi gets on the flats and she can pull away. Don't stop believing. Demi is, yeah, Matt Jones. Yeah, it's over. It basically is over unless something drastic happens here. A puncture, a mechanical. I don't want to say crash. I just said it. Demi's descending here. Like to me, she doesn't look that good on the descents. Like just a little squirrely in places. Let's see how Kasha looks around the same corners. Yeah, some of these corners are really weird, like just off camber, different road surfaces, different weird angles in these corners, bombing right back down to the coastline. 32 seconds now, so Demi's just growing the lead as Kasha rips it on the descent. So, Wayne, it's 30. I think it was. Ooh, was this a replay of Demi here? Yeah, there was a replay of Demi there. Yeah, Demi kind of got a little wide on that corner. Dude, it's 33 seconds. 32-33 from Demi, who's out in front, to Kasha. She got cracked. Kasha got cracked on the last 750 meters. Now Demi's up to good speed now. Now we're rocking 76 kilometers an hour. Dude, just stay upright, dude. Stay upright. Yeah, it was slow at the very beginning. This is Gregory Luna here. Yeah, it was quite slow at the beginning. Now it's opening up a little bit. They're basically going along this ridge here, guys. I'll try to show you on the map here. They're not in the town. Earlier on, they were in the town. That's where it was a lot slower. At the top, there's a town up there. And now they're rocking down the side of this hill. So you see here, we got Demi. We've got Kasha Nuadoma at 30 seconds. We've got 5 riders at 42 seconds. Further 3 riders at 110. That's 10 riders. The 11th rider, I wonder who that would be. There was 11 in the break early. Still 31 seconds. Ooh, I think that's the corner that Marlon just crashed on. The Kasha just went through there. Yeah, wherever they had that was a hard right-hander there. I'm not sure what we're seeing in relationship here. Oh, there's a bridge. Okay, we're on a bridge here now. Yeah, like you can't really see that corner here, but it's there. Okay, I'm gonna back up a bit, guys. Dude, chat's on fire. Aaron say not only that column, but she has finished on podium in every Tour de France that she's done. At the Ventoux win was her first victory. Yeah, so it was slow earlier. Now it's opened up. Demi rocking at 65k an hour right now. James Roberts, you were saying, hearing that the UK might get a stage next year. Dude, James, I think the tour starts in Scotland next year, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. The tour starts in Scotland in 2027. I'm positive. So he's saying, hearing that the UK might get a stage next year is absolutely amazing. My daughter's in tears that Cash has lost. Sorry. Sorry, James' daughter. So it's sports. You know, I guess all you can say is just a game. Maybe. But yeah, I'm positive it starts in Edinburgh next year. I'm positive. And I would imagine there'll be 2 or 3 stages there, right? I'll have to look. Dave, if Kasha passes a crash demi and says she thought it was garbage, will we forgive Lorena? No. UK has the Grand Depart next year. Aaron said it. So they will be in the UK next year, dude. You and your daughter need to go, James Roberts. Check out the racing. Get your daughter racing bikes, dude. Do it. Do it. 39 seconds is the gap. So Demi's on fire, guys. On fire. Mr. John Dwyer, in your break between this and the Vuelta, get it on your bike, Colin. And which Canadian rock band? Dude, I listened to Bleecker. I did. I listened to Bleecker. So I think one of their songs I do know for sure. So you said there was a song called Let's Go. I went for a walk. Did I do a walk yesterday? Yeah. Did I do a walk yesterday? I can't even remember. No, I went to Addison's yesterday. But I did listen to some Bleecker. I think once, is there a song called Oceanside or something? Yeah, 4 or 5 songs popped up. That is my new favorite Canadian rock band, dude. Michael saying it's better that she waits. Yeah, here they are right now. She is looking back right now. Good call, Michael Sagerman. She is waiting. Man, epic sights here watching Demi rip this descent here. The full cliff face, the walls built up, the retaining walls, camera shot from the helicopter. Yeah, so Kasha will be back with the chase group of 5. Oh, sorry, dudes. I'm off camera now. Yeah, here we go. So Kasha will be back with that chasing group of 5. Here, I'm going to zip this around a little bit. Oh, yeah, here we go. That's the situation. Yeah, okay, there you go. That's our sitch right now, guys. That is the situation. Demi just flying. Almost a 1 minute gap now. Back to 5 or 6 riders chasing. Dude, I like that. Out of sight, out of luck. Yeah, that's kind of what I've always thought about racing. Out of sight, out of mind. Then they start going, where is she? And she's gone. Time's running out for Kasha to have any chance of bringing this back. Demi's gone. They're never going to pull her back. The only thing that can happen is Demi has a mechanical. I'm not going to even say the other thing. I'm not going to even say it. Okay, right there. Maura says it. I know that 4 stages of the men's TDF will be in the UK. Not sure what the women's. And I'm positive it's Scotland, dude. So wherever in the UK, I'm sure it'll start in Scotland, work its way down through England. So, dudes, you have a perfect chance for you and your daughter to go check it out. Oh, Scotland for the men, England for the women. There you go. Dude, you can watch both. Get your daughter out there, get her racing, get her on a bike soon. Yeah, Pinoy here saying that, according to Tour Tracker, Puck already clinched the mountains. Yeah, she had it yesterday. There's no way for anyone to take it from her, only because they ripped them off on the Ventoux points. The HC finish should have been double points. It's always like that, except in this race. Yeah, Aaron, so much for that 8-second gap. Yeah, dude, it's over a minute now. It's 1 minute right now. Kasha's actually on the back of this group right now. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee here, guys. And this dude is getting really hungry. 1 banana with the bike right under my belt. Dude, carb depleted. Carb depleted, you guys know about that. If you're trying to lose weight, one of the best ways to do it is to work out carb depleted. That's what pro cyclists do. Get up, have a little tiny something, and then do your workout as you're basically depleted from the night before. So that's what I'm trying to do too. I'm doing everything I can. Ron says Demi is flexing. Yeah, totally. She is just ripping it. So it's a 105 gap now. So currently, guys, Demi Vollering will win the Tour de France FEMMES avec Zwift. Kasha will get 2nd place. Eliza Longoborghini 3rd place, which at the start of the day looked kind of suspect. But Marlon cracking and then crashing basically handed over 3rd place to Eliza Longoborghini. Corinne saying Demi's just too strong. Wayne, thanks for sharing lots of information. Yeah, Wayne, dude, I love doing this, and hopefully it's something that you guys like. I'd love to do more of it, and I will. It's a lot of fun, dudes. Gregory Luna hiked the West Highlands Way Trail in May. Scotland is great. Gregory, are you from Scotland? If so, dude, we need to talk about Munro bagging. You heard me. It's called Munro bagging. Common knowledge. Maybe. Michael Sigerman, this is over. Chasers need to gain 15 seconds. Yeah, there's no way they can catch her. There's no way. Demi, cool as a cucumber on the front. Oh, she's already looking at the motorbike. She is pumped. Smile, head shake. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. Awesome. I'm pretty happy for her. I'm not disappointed that Demi won. Got to say that. I would like to see her and Kasha still battling here at the finish line. But, dudes, it doesn't happen that way. Aaron asks, does the West Highlands Way go from west to east? I know it's a big thing that people do there, and there's like a West Highlands, I think, fastest known time. Dude, I'm fascinated by the fastest known time events. Dudes, finish line will be coming up here soon. I'll try to zoom out a bit. Here, I'll turn this one back on. So, okay, there we go. Look at this. The finish line acts, okay, they're going to open up these gates at the end probably to let them finish right on the board, kind of on the boardwalk, if you want to call it that here. So we'll resume tracking here with Demi. So 1K to go is right on the shoreline, right at the beach. You can see the finish line now, guys. This is it. Tour de France Femmes, the 5th edition of Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift is coming to a close. Dude, I can't believe I survived this. I can't believe I survived this. Yeah, Demi's from Justin. Demi's sports director must be saying, don't take any risks. You have a minute. Like, chill out. I would be saying this. I'd be like, dude, chill. Chill. Further back, we have, I believe that's Dominica, Cedrine, and Femke all riding together. Demi in town now. She's back inside the city itself. It's over. Wow. Yeah, don't risk anything for Demi here. Yeah, one little incident here, guys. She could be on the ground in pain with Kasha racing down the hill. Remco at the Olympics, right? Remember his panic? Looks like Zebedee, maybe something like that. I love cycling. Dude, we all love it here. We all love cycling here. Yeah, Jay says, I love Demi's grin to the camera. Yeah, she's like in her zone. Who's this here? Lone Ranger, as in almost the Lone Ranger, but not quite. I heard you mention that dude is a thing on this channel, but it's still entertaining. It makes me chuckle every time. Everyone's a dude. Dude, thank you, dude. When someone says dude, you got to stop saying dude so much. I'm like, I just say it more. So there's that. And then I call my mom dude later in the day, which is crazy. My random girl friends, that's all they are, I call them dude. I'm sorry. Certain clients I call dude, but I'm sorry. I can't help it. Especially after doing this every morning, and then, because guys, I could be working later today. I'm not, but if things come up. Okay, David Call here. It looks like Davide. David Ikali, maybe. I live and ride north of Scotland. Wind, fun ride around. Okay, dude, I'm not. Okay, very windy. Yeah, the Scotland for sure. That was a great race. Yeah, dude, fantastic. That blew the men's race out of the water. Let's just say it for the millionth time. That blew the men's race out of the water. The last few stages have been just mind-blowing. This is what we want to see in racing. And dudes, if you're new here today, when we watched the Vaughn 2 and we watched yesterday's stage, I actually said, I go, would it be any better if it was men doing this? The answer is no. It's just perfect the way the racing is. We don't need to see the big men's names to make it exciting. This is great. 115 for Demi. No chance of crashing now. She's just cruising to victory now. Michael here saying that Canadian Holmgren is set to finish 8th on the GC. That's probably the highest place ever for a Canadian woman at the Tour de France. It has to be. Has to be. I think she might be, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Demi crossed the finish line. She's probably bawling her eyes out right already. Let's see how, I wonder if there's going to be a Kasha Demi hug at the end. What do you think? I don't think there will be. Gregory Luna, U.S. Virgin Islands. Hike the Scotland train. Oh, okay, dude. Nice. Oh, before the midges. That is so Scottish, dude. The midges. I think they're like little flies. Flocky, men's race should finish on the coast 1 year. Yeah, no ceremonial finish. I mean, yeah, I guess it's Champs-Elysees. Crosses the finish line, 100 meters out, stops, bike raised in the air. Yeah, second win for Demi. People here seem pretty happy with her. Okay, dudes, we still got racers coming in here. 5 riders coming in right now. Cash is in this group. I think we lost a rider. I thought there were 6 of them here together. Neve Fisher Black, Isabella Holmgren, Kasha, Paula Blassie. Actually, I don't see Eliza Longoborghini in this group. Where's Eliza? Eliza Longoborghini is not in this group, guys. Oh, there she is now. I can see in the distant camera. I thought maybe she crashed and was laying on the side of the road somewhere, but she's been dropped. She's probably 50 meters back anyways. Okay. Hats off to Kasha. Yeah, great race by Kasha. Dude, awesome racing. Mr. Underwood, Inside Cycling World, my new favorite way to follow pro cycling. Thank you, Colin, and I will be with you for the Vuelta. Dude, thank you. Really appreciate that, dude. Matt, thank you, boss. You helped me more than you know. Matt, I don't know what I did, dude. That was an awesome race. What a race. Yeah, dude, the racing's been fantastic. Like watching Lorena race, win her stages, the battles in the hills. Even yesterday was like one of the best stages I've ever watched in my life. Watching Demi go on the attack, breaking Eliza and Kasha. The controversy, it is what it is. It's racing, guys. I don't think that stopped Kasha from winning the Tour de France. It was just Demi was just a smidge better. Just a smidge better. Dude looked like a lady. Exactly. Yeah, Duder, the Dudester, says Demi should finish with a wheelie. Dude, I love that. That was really cool. Angry Seal, TdFrance is way too short. Should be more stage. Exactly. Tour de France. Add at least 2 stages on for next year. I said add 6, make it a 15-stage race. And you know what, dudes? They did say we want to make the women's race different, and I kind of like that. I'm going to be on board with that now. It doesn't have to be the same as the men's race to be just as good. Right? So, it can be different. It doesn't have to be a clone of the men's race. But, yeah, we need more stages. Because it's over. Michael Sigerman says, dude, not to be confused with The Dude from The Big Lebowski, a top 5 film to watch. Dude, I don't know if I've ever watched the whole movie. I don't know if I've ever seen the whole movie. It's about the dude, and there's some bowling in it, and yeah, dude, I might rent it today. Justin saying women's soccer is awesome too. I'm not really good with soccer. Demi Vollering here from Thomas Skironi. Great race, great coverage from Jules Morrissey. Thank you, dude. Come back for La Vuelta. We're doing La Vuelta. It's on August 22nd. I don't think I'm doing anything in between. Maybe I should just focus on starving myself to death and riding my bike a lot inside. That's what I'm going to do. Moving on here. NB Protocol says soccer's so boring. Yeah, it's not my sport either, but that's okay. It's a big sport. Newbies press like, help call on cycling dominance from the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance and performance excellence. That's where we're at, guys. It's the new 10x10 cube. It's the new story. It's the new chapter. Zenith's back. Zenith is back. Zenith, where you been, dude? We got another Mauritius guy here. Hi from Mauritius. Cedric Lefebvre. Cedric Lefebvre. Right there, dude. I banged your name out there, dude. Hi from Mauritius, dude. Love Kim Lacourte. Juliette Berthet Labousse just finishing now. 4 minutes 20 down. And then H. Crone here says, hug it out, ladies. Come on, Demi. They probably will now. If they don't hug it out, there's some real bad blood between them. I mean, MMA fighters will trash each other. Trash. Insult each other's families. They always hug after a fight. Once it's over, hug it out. Hats off to Demi, totally. Rustical's back again. Aaron Allison Jackson has some good stage results. Paris-Roubaix win 2023, but nothing this high on the GC. So Isabella Holmgren might be the best ever Canadian Grand Tour rider. Unless I'm completely blanking on someone else. Godaway's here. Godaway's a new name for me here too. Matt saying, I hope it all goes well with you and your girl Lorena. I wish, dude. I wish. So Magor's here saying, why hug they pushed Cash aside yesterday? I hope everyone's just like no hard feelings between them. It's racing. Palui, everyone please like the stream if you guys can on the way out, because we're going to be wrapping this up real quick here today. Like I said, dudes, after today, I don't speak to anyone. It's solo calling. Thank you, Dave. 400 and I guess we had some lurks from Ron saying, you the man, Colin. Thank you, dude. Yeah. Okay, Mr. DBS says, okay, when's the next time you're going to be here? Effing love it here. Dudes, probably La Vuelta, which is August 22nd. I did the Renewey Tour last year. Last year was even more brutal, dude, because the women's race went right off after the men's race, and then I did Burgos, and then I did some... I might do something in there. I might do like a one-day race somewhere. I probably will, because I know I'll get bored. I do have some work coming up. Aaron saying Puck will probably wheelie in at the line. Yeah, dude, it'll be really good to watch all the post-race shows later today. So I don't really watch them, but you need to be sponsored by Dude Wipes. You should reach out to them. Yeah, Dude Wipes. Yeah, good idea, Vigilante. Cash a third overall. Yeah. No, Cash a second overall. Eliza Longo Borghini will be third. Yeah, there should be a rest day tomorrow and one more week. That would be perfect. Make it 15 days. Will the podium be cold or Hugfest? You guys can watch that. Ron saying rested for La Vuelta. Yeah, Eddie, we'll do. I probably will do one race in between. There's some really good one-day races coming up. But La Vuelta will be like a 3-week affair. That takes me to the 12th, and then GP Montreal, GP Quebec, World Championships. It just goes on and on, dudes. Super sad day for Reuser. Yeah. Panoy. Yeah, dude, that's the thing. It's only 12 days to La Vuelta. Duder42. Love your name, dude. Thanks for the coverage, mate. I can go hit 50K of gravel now. Dude, get it. Until next time. Duder, come back on the 22nd, man. I'd love to see you again. Love that. 50K of gravel. If they don't give women more money in stages at the men's race with newspapers like that Sunday in Hell movie. Okay. Cedric Lefebvre loves it. Aaron saying Colin should be thinking of the hotel in Montreal for work. Dudes, I haven't even thought about it yet. Corinne, thank you. Have a nice day. Go have some pineapple pizza, Corinne. Wherever you're from. Please come back for La Vuelta. Being on the Vuelta cheers column for Flocky. Mora. Giro Tour double for Demi. Triple Crown. There's no hugging in women's road cycling. Now they just brawl it out later. Rock Spider, great job. I will be back from Edmonton. We'll be back for La Vuelta. Yeah, Vuelta, August 22nd. Dudes, I'm just rocking it on. Let's have some handshakes and high fives. Yeah, Demi's still doing the little post-race stuff. She's still got her helmet on right now. Rock and roll and party on forever, dudes and dudettes. Dudes, love it. Eddie's saying there's a couple races. Peace out, peeps. Yeah, dudes, all I can say is thank you guys so much for being here. You know I love doing this. Tour de France, Giro, Vuelta still to come. It's been a tough year for Inside Cycling World. We will be back. Appreciate everyone being here. Dudes, Kuttner right here. I'm going to be focused hard on getting in shape. Dudes, let's see how much weight I can lose before La Vuelta. That's what we're doing. So you guys mean a lot to me. And we'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.